Yes, may I get a Fiji chip? No, I have less than 2 cases of the pot that's in there. No, I started with 2,000.
You said Fiji, but I guess I'll have one too. No, I'm going to check.
John, hell of a hand.
Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Here's what happened on our previous shows. We're streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to PBKC on this beautiful Thursday afternoon here in West Palm Beach, Florida, 1111 North Congress Avenue in West Palm Beach, conveniently located right across the street from the Palm Beach International Airport. Here on a lovely Thursday afternoon to play some No Limit Hold'em with the Thursday gang. Everybody that's on the table today has played on the live stream before. No newcomers today. It should be a great day of action. My name is Mike Jameson, joined today by the super fan, Mr. Matt Fagan. How you doing, Matt?
Pretty good. 3-0.
When he has his shades on, he means business. And if you ever go to a Panthers game, you know what I'm talking about. We'll talk about hockey a little bit later. Matt Fagan will call the action today, and it should be a great day.
Well, I'm a little puzzled as to why you said that there's no new players, but just looking at this roster here on the graphics, we have Black Widow and Batman.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I've never seen them before. But
well, they also have alter egos, as you do.
Right. I was saying, well, I don't see billionaire Bruce Wayne out there, but this should be good. They like to get creative with how they ask the production guys to put them in the roster.
Raise to 50.
So, Vanessa, the lady with ladies, says, no, we're going to play for Mo. I've got a spotty history with that hand.
Oh, yeah?
I love to see it as a dealer, but as a player, I've run into some suckouts with that. But we'll see what Vanessa gets. And, well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Brandon done flopped himself Broadway. And Miss Vanessa's queens are in a heap of trouble.
Are any of you guys playing with
And Tattoo Guy, he's got himself a flush draw, so he'll stick around.
But I'm thinking about it. I mean, it's a 50K here. It's a 500%. It's a 1 day. No, 2-day event. 500.
Check. And Brandon's still got the best hand.
Next week.
No flushes or pairs out there, so his hand is invincible at this point.
200.
Yeah, no, my little one plays pretty good.
And folds. Vanessa, well, she can catch a jack for a chop. That is all. And she does! Oh!
Wow.
No, I think Miss Vanessa is Batman pulling off an escape like that.
She sure is.
Wow.
Hi, Steffi Mo. Hi, Tropicana Banana. I hope you guys are doing well today.
And, well, at this point, Brandon and Vanessa both have the nuts. So,
You're going to be in Jacksonville. Is she anywhere near Jacksonville?
Miss Vanessa, she might be wondering how much of a race she can get away with. But unless something miraculous happens, I think it might be time for my Arnold impression.
Okay.
And shoves Ole and Anna call and
Run, go, get to the chopper. Now do it.
Wow, it took us less than 5 minutes to bring Arnold out today.
Right.
That's amazing.
I don't even know if that line even exists anymore. But she knows.
Don't scare me like that.
Vanessa didn't have any of these crabs.
But that's, as I was mentioning earlier, man, the pocket queens can get you in trouble. But an amazing, amazing river to salvage a chop. Otherwise, that would have been a big loss for Miss Vanessa right off the bat.
And the guys on the table, Sean was talking about the big dog. And the big dog is actually coming up next weekend. It's hard to believe it's already here. I feel like we've been talking about it for 2 months. It's coming up next Friday, Saturday, with the final on Sunday. 3 flights, 2 on Friday, 1 on Saturday, $500 buy-in, $50,000 guarantee. And as Tropicana Banana did, you can enter to win a ticket right here on the show. Just hit ! Enter.
Right now.
Get a ticket. All you need is 1, but you can accumulate up to 100 tickets. The more tickets you get, the better chance of you have of winning that ticket to the big dog, which I will give away right here on the show on Saturday.
Nice.
We are Noah-less this week, which is, you know, some people are going to like it, some people aren't. But I'll be on the show with Matt Fagan today, obviously. I think Mikey B is on tomorrow night.
Well, that I do not know.
Oh,
Who's on the show tomorrow night? We're playing Dallas tomorrow, so I'm not going to be here.
Yeah, Matt's not going to be here. Mikey B will be here with me tomorrow night, and then Matt will be back on Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. Wow, there's a whole lot of face cards out there and not much to go with them. But this is poker in its purest form right here. Nobody has absolutely anything, and who can play their cards and their opponents better?
It's like a 5K pot or something.
The real Batman would have called. All right, as said before, total air for both players. Miss Vanessa with her ace queen is the best hand.
Can I get back in? No, bro. With my 4-5. No, I had 4-5 of clubs.
Yes, he did. And he folded.
You had a 4-5 suited? 4-5 suited connected? I'd have been in there with a 350 grade. I would have raised that shit. I would have probably went all in. I hear you.
All right, 2, 5, 10.
Got the Animaniacs? Is that what you're trying to quote? No.
Yeah, Trevin with a Montana banana. See you later. Another Montana banana from Brandon.
Nice.
Also says, see you later. Vanessa folds the Kennel Club hand.
K9.
Oh, but El Burro, he's got some hockey sticks to go with our
Yes.
theme here, and he's going to raise with them.
Man, it didn't take us long for an Arnold impression or hockey sticks. It's going to be a good day.
Well,
I can just feel
I'm
it.
reading. I'm just. That's what
Oh,
he
no,
has.
I know
that's
exactly
I'm
what
just
you're
calling
talking
it like it
No,
happens.
and if you listen to the show when you're not on, I'm a huge fan of the hockey sticks.
Alter
Just because
fold.
some other people on the show are not.
Right.
Heads up.
So we got some sevens and some face cards. Classic coin flip. And, ooh, tails for the hockey sticks. As Jason has flopped a queen. Now Burrow is down to 2 outs, but it's not always playing the cards, it's playing the people. Now Burrow. Just wondering if he can bet him off of this pot here. Represent a bigger hand than his sevens.
130. Call.
And Jason says, no.
Nope.
5 no help to either player. Jason with his fair queen.
Expect you, Elbro.
Take it down as long as he doesn't fold.
Oh, you actually had a queen. really had a queen.
All right, queen 4.
Just in case you might have had that queen 8 sticking in there.
I never
Phrasing.
should have called that game queen 4. I almost did too.
Was there 4 in a row?
Yeah, on the turn.
You would have stuck me in the end from
How much?
Yeah.
$20
Freezing.
shroud on the butter, guys.
Action on Miss Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, almost outed a fellow superhero. That's very bad.
No, you don't want to do
Shouldn't
that. Not on this show.
Mm-mm.
I remember. Do you remember when you were younger watching billiards and pool on TV? There was a player, a woman named the Black Widow on there too. Every time I hear that name, I think of that.
Yeah. El Burro has King Jack offsuit, and he shoves with it. Action on. Na Batman. With his suited connectors.
Learn from me to not over that all in.
That's the difference between Batman and Bruce Wayne. No one really knows how Batman would handle money.
No.
Well, Bruce Wayne would definitely call. And win or lose, walk out with 2 supermodels.
Of course.
Maniac.
He's on the hungry hippo.
And he went all the top. Wow, the Kennel Club hand not too popular today.
No, not today, man.
They're taking one look at it and just throwing it right in the mug.
How much is that?
5,000. Not you.
I'm not talking how much is that?
No, but he's
I went all in. Oh, you went all in.
He went all in on top of him. Because he's Batman.
Wish that other one was matching.
How much did you say it was again?
635, 635.
Trevon says, gee, is that all? Just one $1,300 to call with my Queen 5? No, spank you.
Not good for me. Not good for me.
And the flop. KJ is leading and on the river. He spikes a 10 and takes it down because he's Batman.
Because he's Batman.
Oh, definitely one of those days.
We've gotten to the point on Thursdays now where it's become so comfortable that we're all going by nicknames, but everybody seems to know who everybody is. Batman is Sean. Gentleman at C1, Trevon, he's actually been on the show before. He played in the final table of, I believe, the first broadcast we ever had on Twitch. It was a weekend 100K guarantee tournament for the Palm Beach Summer Classic. And he was, I think, in the top 2, actually.
Yeah.
So he's been on the show. He was actually on the first show we ever had, so he's an all-star.
Well, and here we have an aspect of the game that you either really, really love or really, really hate. And usually the hate crowd are dealers.
Yeah.
Because there's all kinds of extra steps depending on if they're doing double board or if they're doing.
You don't have to win.
Yeah, looks like double board.
If you get everyone to fold or you win both boards.
We got some yaks. Got a queen on each
Having
board.
nuts on one, just keep calling. Because I made that mistake. I had the nuts on one board. I thought I had to win
And I've been on both sides of the show when they do this, both commentating and in the booth. And, well, for the viewers wondering where the graphics are, well, let's just say double board bomb pots are not conducive.
The graphics are just like, forget
to
this.
graphics.
We're not even going to try today.
Fun if you win.
The guys in the booth, they work hard and they do a good job. But
They do.
as soon as those 2 boards come on that table in the card reader and then out and then more cards, the graphics are like, yeah, I'm gonna go take a quick lunch break.
Yeah.
I'll be back later.
Graphics are eating a public sub right now.
Right, they are. They are good, and they're on sale.
Now you can win.
Are we allowed to?
No,
are we
we're
allowed
not.
to shill for public?
You
We're not.
You count the odds, you win both.
I meant the terrace. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I misspoke.
Yeah. We could ask Paddock Jerry if he comes in later. Do they have a
Yeah, the Paddock
chicken
is,
tender sub? at,
Paddock is
for
open
Paddock?
today for lunch. Starting next week, on the 8th of October, they're going to start opening up for dinner on Friday and Saturday night. So Paddock Jerry will be very happy about
Oh
that.
yes. Well, something for everybody on both of these boards. We got some Pairs on both boards. Ducks are walking. One of the challenges I like when the graphics aren't working is to try to put the players on a hand. And let's just say that this game's a bit unpredictable, so I'm not I'm not having much luck.
Well, it's just not PLO, but it's still not easy.
No. If the Black Widow's taken this long to decide, well, I was thinking maybe she might have had a queen there.
Where I give you my whole fucking stack again.
Maybe a queen with a low kicker. But
Definitely losing on the board.
Yeah.
give him the back glare. He'll fold.
Top one.
Your top or Ron's top? Start narrowing stuff down.
Fuck it.
2 times?
Don't even put that idea in their head, Ron.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, ooh, perhaps the Black Widow did have a queen.
Yeah, maybe.
That deuce came out, and
What kind of use?
Look at that, not a single club.
all right, so yeah, no clubs up there, no pairs, and wow, the ace is going to take.
Yeah, why are you
You're winning the bottom. Yeah.
Winning the bottom.
Where's the right?
Yes,
Here's,
that's
okay,
why
yeah,
it's a chop.
that's what
Here's the green.
It's a
Ace
chop.
high.
No, I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
No, I just hadn't gotten there yet because we had
Three deuces with ace queen.
Take your money back. Take your money back.
I need a 9. I almost didn't call about
It
this. Like, I
is-
need an ace or a 9. You know the best part?
It is the chop with the Broadway on top and the ace high on the bottom.
Oh my god.
Vanessa, you had a 2.
Oh, that's why she was having trouble deciding. There were 2 deuces on the board, and Black Widow had a deuce and spiked a quad on the river.
But if you call, I don't think he.
So you weren't 2 years. I lost 20 chickens on that. I don't know. You can check the replay and then kiss top.
No, you're not going to see what that was.
Yeah,
Nope. Nobody will ever know.
yeah. Looks like how many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Pufferfish, Boofy, Tropicana Banana, they're all in the running for that free ticket to the Big Dog, which is a $500 value.
Nice.
It's going to be given away on the PLO show with Rose of the Gang this Saturday. That's October 2nd.
I mean, I'd enter, but you know.
How about them Cowboys?
I'm not
I
allowed.
don't know about those Cowboys.
Raised to 80.
Yeah, I wish I was there for you running. He's like, I don't want to see you running around the table again.
Yeah, they played a great game the other night. I don't know if you watched the game on Monday night, but you know, I wasn't rooting for the Eagles. I was just rooting for Jalen Hurts.
Right.
Ended up doing decently, not enough to win my fantasy league, but
Yeah, that's.
I mean, it's one of those games where I just wish that both teams could lose, but obviously they can't. But
I feel that way about a great many teams.
yeah,
Usually, if it's
But-
Patsy's Jills, I'm like, can they both lose somehow?
that's it. Specifically for Skyler, I was rooting for the Cowboys. That's the only reason.
All right, he's a hell of a guy.
He is.
Yeah. Stay away from those bets that involve shaving your head, though.
No,
They're bad.
no, he's got a fresh haircut.
Right.
You know, you don't want to shave that thing again.
No.
Plus, I was playing blind like 85% against.
So you were winning about 99% of that 85.
A queen deuce. That's strong.
Raised to 35.
I mean, it's not, but you know.
What?
Walter with a small pocket pair. He says, "Sure, why not? It'll be fun." Oh, finally, somebody's playing the K9. Man, I was starting to lose faith in the players
Wow,
So in reality, I only won like 8K that day.
that's exciting.
here. So heads up action.
Three
Fours
players.
against the Kennel Club hand. No, Chavon called with the K10.
Yeah, but over here I was up to like almost 5,000 on this table.
What do we got on the flop?
Off my original line.
Check.
I think I won 8K last year.
50.
80. On the
Sean's
fours.
discussing his roller coaster. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks
Heads
ago?
up.
When he was just up and down. I don't know if
Yeah.
you were on the show or not, but yeah, he had a roller coaster day.
Yeah.
75.
So did I, but unrelated.
Of course.
Took baby girl up to Disney and Universal.
Oh, we'll have
last
to talk
couple of
about that a
days.
little while. Yeah.
No, that's
No, we'll talk about that.
275. Up, Mike.
And Walter leads out with his 4s, and he's got a boat. I mean, it's kind of a rowboat, but it's still a boat.
It's a boat.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a dinghy.
Yeah. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, that's more like deuces full of like 5s or something. River, no help to anybody. Not that Walter needed it. Has the best hand and watches his opponent bet into him. Wow, that's one of the best feelings you can have at a poker table. And there we go.
We're not doing the flip one card. They want to, we can.
I misunderstood what Ron said. I thought he meant said Trayvon bet and he won. And I was like, I don't think that's that. I don't think I read that right.
They're choosing or someone else?
The dealer. I think let the loser choose.
Let the dealer choose.
You guys
So
want
it's
to
random.
I don't care. I mean, it's you anyway.
Doesn't matter to me. Whoever wins the pot.
Wow, Batman and Black Widow, 2 superheroes known for their incredible hand-to-hand combat prowess, are leading the V-Play. What a shot.
No, that's no surprise to anybody.
How? Bam.
Oh, now you're talking old school Batman. Yeah. Now you're talking Adam West.
I mean the real Batman, for my money. Adam West.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Way better than the kid from Twilight, anyway. Who's
Oh, yeah.
going to be the next bad.
Is that still going? I didn't
Yeah,
know,
it is.
man.
Got a trailer out.
You fold one card from the, I mean, you show one card. You got it, my man. You got it.
Folding K9 again. Wow. Did that hand do something to somebody on the show recently
think
that
it
I don't
did.
know about? Okay, because wow,
I
they're just,
think it's just they see it and they know we're going to talk about it, and so they're like, no, we're not going to do this.
it's like, well, now there's a raise. I'm like, it's for me when I'm playing, it's always worth a limp,
Of course.
even if it's off suit. And if somebody raises with it, I'm like, okay, now I'll get rid of it.
How would I use that in a context of this?
Uh-oh, this could be trouble. Couple of high club draws.
How would I
3
use
players. Like, for instance, in the auction.
Like if Ron
And
was
to
going
the
to flip
flop.
a card, if I win, it's completely arbitrary.
Oh, 'cause it doesn't matter.
Yep.
No, that's not right. For instance,
The one club, and Brandon Dunn got the best pair on that flop. Turn, ooh, 2 pair now.
That's different than arbitration. Yeah. That's different than arbitrary.
125.
Bets with the best hand. Batman's got a gut shot.
He's got an accent. Arbitrary.
You can only catch a king, which is more than Trevon, so he
Heads up action.
a king. Nope. Dun 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 dun. Batman's gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah.
200.
Runner, queen jack gives Brandon the jacks full of queens.
At least you look at it. A lot of girls like older distinguished.
I think Batman here is trying to represent a bigger hand by thinking first, but we can all see your cards. They'll see it on the stream.
Oh, shit.
Yo, I picked a good one that time. I picked a good one.
It was a deuce. How was Jack?
Yeah, when I was in the booth last week, that was a common theme. They're like, "What'd you have? What'd you have?" And there were a couple people on the table not willing to show.
No, I remember that.
What'd you
yeah.
have? And we're and me and my
Draw
partner
one
up in the
button,
booth
guys.
were
Way to
like,
go.
"Watch the stream. Why do you keep asking? You can have all the answers for free."
See, you and Mikey B were in the booth last week, and I actually mentioned on Saturday on the show, like, I can only imagine the talk that's going on there, because you guys are both hosts.
Yeah.
You both are great at what you do, and you both are fans and students of the game.
They the banter. Let's just say I'm not sure we would have violated any Twitch rules.
No.
But I'm pretty sure we would have violated some YouTube terms of service.
Of course, yeah.
And then got in trouble. PBKC Poker Club is After Dark. We're
Dark,
talking
yeah.
about it. We're talking.
Not allowed to
there's nothing
watch
on
this
it
till
yet.
after 9 o'clock at night.
But, no, that's definitely put the kids to bed before you listen to that
Oh,
commentary.
yeah. Get your wine and your candles.
A lot of ducks this last 10, 15 minutes. He'll bet his flush draw.
25.
Is Axl Rose, is it the original Guns N' Roses? Like Slash and Axl, are they both in the performing room? I always assume so. Yeah. Axl was with, I know they for a while. everybody good?
Axel
Everybody talk to
was
him?
lead singing AC for a while.
Oh, was he really?
Oh man, he
Heads up.
phenomenal. Axel was the lead singer.
Oh, you got to have heart to win this game.
For a while. Wow. Yeah, 'cause,
And Tattoo Guy got his flush. But Batman's got a pretty big heart. And he's definitely not easy to defeat.
525.
Ask the Joker, he'll tell you. Another heart would give him the nut flush, and nope, no heart. Look, if he's Batman, would that make Linnell Bane? Because I'm like, he's
I
just
think
kind
he's
of
Bane. Yeah. No, he's Bane without the mask. Yeah.
That's why I don't recognize him. He's like, haha, I have more hearts than you. Give me your money.
You have to. You shaved his head for the role, but.
Right. And he's also Venom. I'm gonna go see that when it comes out this weekend. I'm like,
Looks
some of my friends
interesting.
were saying it would be awesome if there was just like an outtake or a gag reel where he's saying his lines but in the Bane voice.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be
I would.
awesome.
I'd pay just for that.
Yeah.
We are Venom.
Walter, you're gonna send this.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Good job on the dealers, reminding the players to put cards in the box.
That'd be nice.
Is that Chicago hat?
Yeah, it really helps the guys upstairs.
See, never sitting in the production room. Sometimes when you guys say stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. But I have to sit up there at some point or another. They don't want me touching the buttons, so I'm just going to start pressing random buttons.
Well, it's better now. They really cranked up the AC in there. So
Oh,
it's-
good. So it's 89 degrees in there now?
No, I walked in, and me and Mike were both like, dude, there's AC in here now?
What?
This is actually pretty good.
Yeah, the hidden room. It's like most people at this place have no idea that that's even a room. So
Right. I didn't. I said, why are we walking into a broom closet?
That's
And
what
then
essentially
it was
what
an
it is.
actual room.
It's-
I was like, oh, wow, I wasn't expecting that.
legitimately a storage closet is what it is.
5 players.
Wow. Ron's got so much heart.
No.
He's flopping a lot of them.
Well, actually, what was your? Did you show your ace of heart? No, I know. I'm assuming you're
And
the person king.
some players love that flop, but nobody's acting like it. Brandon picked up a king there. So in addition to his higher flush draw, he's got the top pair.
150.
And gets bet into. I mean, this never happens when I play. I mean, when I'm ahead or when I've already got the hand, nobody bets into me.
Hoping that I should have bet on the turn instead of checking. Because then he would have called and then my ship on him.
Batman's going to fold his tiny flush draw.
I'm sorry.
He still might have ultimately called me, but that should have been
Kim,
the
it's
line that I
150
should
to
have.
call.
It's Black Widow, not Kim.
But what I'm saying is when the heart hits on the turn, you're still gonna call me, but I should have taken the lead. Yeah, because more than likely I don't have the
All
heart.
right, to the river they go. And well, Trevin didn't hit his straight draw, and he's just got two pair. But with his queen kicker, Brandon's got it.
250. Call.
Ooh, a snap call, and he's not going to like his kicker when he sees it. See? And folded the Kennel Club hand pre-flop.
I'm telling you.
You got a boat. You get all the money. It's yours.
Yep. So today we've got a tournament going on in the poker room. We actually have double points. It started at about an hour and change ago. Jamie's up there.
15, I believe.
Tonight it's 1 in 10 wins $1,000 Survivor tournament. It's really interesting.
Yeah,
you know,
that's,
it's more people, the more money you win.
C1 adding 600.
Yeah, I haven't dealt that Survivor tournament yet, but the players seem to like it.
If they get 40 people, that means 4 people walk out with $1,000. So it's really cool that way. And there's also a dealer class going on up there. For more information on the next time we're going to have a dealer class, contact Laza in the poker room, 683-2222, and ask for Laza.
Yeah, that's probably why I'm down here. They say, yeah, do us a favor, keep Matt away from that dealer
Yeah,
class.
you don't want. I don't want the super fan teaching.
I'd be
people.
like, okay, you deal the hand and show them the technique, and then okay, and when you chop a pot, in your best Arnold voice, scream at the top of your lungs.
Yeah. If
yeah, Noah would be like, yeah, don't teach them that.
Noah would walk by and one of these new dealers is going to say hockey sticks, and he's going to immediately say you're fired.
Oh. All right, Batman's playing the Kennel Club hand. And it's suited as well. France, he's also suited. He's got 69, dude.
Heads up action.
Whoa. I know everybody listening under the age of 40 is like, what the hell is that from?
Yeah. Is that Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
No, that's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
I'm sorry, man. To get in the mind of Matt Fagan, I'm telling you.
Into the river they go. And wow, just two pair with nothing, and Batman's king kicker.
175.
I'll take this down.
Play these as well as Mark.
He didn't exactly bet Wayne Enterprises on that, but it was enough to get Brandon out of the hand.
So you went to Disney.
Yeah.
How was it there?
Free, which is my favorite kind of Disney.
Okay, well, there you go. I mean, you explained it all. Weather, I'm guessing, was hot.
Scorching.
Crowds, not too bad, right?
No, that's how we were able to get in for free. My wife's aunt works for them, and if it's really slow, they let her know, hey, if you want to get some people in the park, because they still got all that merch and $10 Mickey ice creams to sell. So
Good.
Like, get them in there.
See, the crazy thing is both the people I have on the show this week, you and Mikey B, just came back from Disney within the last couple of days. So,
well, I mean, it wasn't even planned. I mean,
no.
My wife's aunt just called her the night before and said, it's on right now, but it's got to be now. You got to be up here tomorrow morning.
Wow.
And I'm like, all right, pack a day bag. Let's go to Orlando.
Yep.
Say, good thing I don't work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
It's perfect.
And for my daughter's birthday this past year, I got her passes to Universal. And I said, well, we're already here. We can only go to Disney the one day.
Oh, of course.
So,
No,
yeah,
I agree.
Let's go to Universal.
Pufferfish took the family Monday to Disney Hollywood Studios. Poker Saturday night at PBKC, then wake up and hit the turnpike. Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, I love Hollywood Studios. Now, Rise of the Resistance is a standby line, which is crazy to me. But it's an amazing ride if you ever get to go on it.
Yeah, I half expected to see him there. I said, he's up here all the time. So I bet you him walking around. I'll see him out outside like Splash Mountain.
Yeah, that would be fun, yeah.
So it was the right one. We're so proud. I want to go back and forth between like giving good information and keeping people guessing.
I mean, they'll see it anyway.
Yes. This does make it a little bit more fun.
Walter, is that what you do? We don't dig the hole before the concrete, but we do everything. That's got to be big.
J-Tray? How did you not play J-Tray? Oh, right.
Raise to 40.
Yeah, they're not playing straight two, chasing the high hand. So.
No.
Any face card is worth those $2.
Did you deal any high hands last week, man?
All of them, I think.
Nice.
And I only got a couple hours in this morning, but I got me one.
Oh, did you? Wow.
At the buzzer, too.
Man.
All right. Well, we got suited Queen 8 against suited Queen 8. My money is on, I don't know, suited Queen 8.
Good guess.
Check.
And Brandon got 2 diamonds on that. So the numbers take into account chops. And it says Batman has a 32% chance to win. Well, he actually has a 0% chance. That 32% is his odds to chop.
see that juicy bad beat right now? 455.
It is
Jeez.
paramount on my
$20
mind.
straddle on the button.
Even a modest toke on that if I were to deal it. I might not have to pay for my Panther tickets for another, I don't know, 2 or 3 years.
You go to sleep at night thinking about that bad beat, Matt?
Only once. And it kept me up all night.
Sure.
I'm like, eh.
20 to go, Kim.
But the first time I dealt it, I wasn't even looking at the board.
Wow.
And then I did like a double take. I'm like, oh, he's gonna flush with a jack. And then I looked again. I'm saying, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's a straight flush and straight flush. Look at Walter with his. He's got such a big heart, this guy.
Raise
Yep.
to 150.
And then he's got another one in his hand with his A7 suit. At 150. You know, sometimes it's not much to call that button straddle with a marginal hand, but somebody jumps to 150. It gives you pause.
Yeah, I've seen some cool shit.
No, you haven't.
More than
All up the tape.
I've
We have
seen
tape. We have
I have
tape.
seen you play some 9-high bullshit. I call you. I have seen the majority of the time. You're not.
But like I said, Batman was he was born into that old money, so
Yeah.
Heads up,
that bet's not going to scare him none.
I seen you fold some shit that I would never do.
All right, Walter's still leading with his better draw. Batman done got a straight draw.
The Black
And
Widow
now he has a pair of
strikes again.
10.
Yep.
The Black Widow strikes again.
Yeah, Walter needs an ace now. And does not get it. So
Sit in the shadows. 150.
will Batman get his 150 that he bets? Stay tuned. Same bet time, same bet channel.
Pufferfish said 886610. We had 4 of a kind 6s beat 2 full houses. That should be at least 100K.
Talk to management. I don't make the rules.
And what exactly is the hand that you have to be beat to get the bad beat?
Well, that board has 0 bad beats on it. It does have a mini on it, which would be quad 8s, pocket 8s against pocket 6s with that board. You have to have quad 10s or better beaten.
Yeah. And that's why we haven't had the bad beat hit since like beginning of 2020. So.
Right. El Burro, the suited connectors, always worth a call. Wow, 2 8-tray offsuits in the same hand. Does make for some easy folding. And Trevon folds the Montana banana. Oh, wow, and the Montana banana would have been monstrous. 9 deuce, aka the Montana banana. So named because they say you have a better chance of growing bananas in Montana than winning with that hand.
Oh, wow. I like that.
And that's where the name comes from. But it would have flopped trips on that one. But that's okay. There's a word for people that play 9 deuce offsuit pre-flop. Broke.
These cards, they're not normal. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to do that.
So when players say, oh, I should have played that. I had this, or I would have hit that. I'm like, garbage only turns to gold when you fold.
You guys like it over there?
As soon as those cards leave your hand, they should leave your brain too.
Yep.
It doesn't bother me. As long as it's not blowing the cards over, all good. Thanks for having my back right there. I think it could just be my poor form. But yeah, we'll blame it on the weather. It could be poor form, but I like the weather. You're the man.
Never fold the banana. That's what Tropicana Banana says.
And where do you play again? I would love to sit at a game with you.
Yeah, I know it's coming back.
Oh, terrible. 2 ladies at the same time.
Right.
Lucky guy.
No, and that's what I kind of want to do, just to fuck with people. That's what I do this. They'd be like, oh shit, man, full. They'd be like,
It's okay.
you know, putting out the good
You won him a small pot,
If I can handle that pressure.
but
$20
you do have to be careful with the ladies. They're treacherous. Just like in real life, they can cost you a lot of money.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, we have a tip-off. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
How does that work?
It's a restraddle and a slide.
So, if you're still a Miami Dolphins fan, I have to say that now because now they're 1-2.
It's okay.
If,
Long suffering my whole life.
we're actually giving away tickets to see them versus the Atlanta Falcons.
100 to go from
Come on,
under the gun.
And
Come on,
it's-
guys. We can't beat Atlanta.
yeah, it's gonna be a good game. It comes up later in October. You can enter on our Facebook, facebook.com/PB Kennel Club.
I know, I just noticed it the other day for the first time. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be a barn burner right there. Dolphins Falcons. That's
yeah, it's kind of cool, right?
Except for the Buffalo game. They're not playing that bad.
yeah. No, it doesn't. They're not playing terribly. They almost beat my Raiders.
Yeah. Should have.
They should have. No, I agree.
I think it's going to be fun.
I mean, the changing of the pass interference rules was Tom Brady-esque.
Having to stare at the poker table and being like, hey, you know what I mean? Let me find some optimism. Well, that's all. He had a
It's
lot
okay,
of
I'm not bitter
time
about
on
it.
200.
No, not at all.
That's what I mean. Is it deep thought?
Hell, I wasn't even mad when I saw the replay on my phone because I was at the hockey arena watching the doubleheader, which we swept.
Nice.
We're going to call you the silencer.
Who are they playing in the doubleheader?
Nashville,
Nice.
I think it's
and a fellow costumed enthusiast for that team that I'm friends with on Twitter. So, you know, I had some fun after those games. It's only preseason, man. Like, it wouldn't have been just preseason if you guys won.
Yeah.
I said you'd be tweeting at me too.
Yeah.
I always wonder if that's just because they got a bad beat stuck in their head, so they don't want to hear you
Just
talk.
like he's Brandon. Absolutely. The D is silent, so it's Brandon. Brennan and I'm a Sean, not a C.
No, he's
Yeah, Woodrow with an ace-5. Suited.
Sean.
See it.
Race to 60. So you could be a Sean that makes us
Okay, he elaborated, which is good. Good. I don't believe we spread poker in denomination of Canadian or Australian dollars, but still, you know,
No,
Florida's a tourist place.
it is.
Not everybody's from here.
325 total.
Tattoo guy with the king says, here's what I think of your 60. That makes it 325.
Yep.
Boudreaux putting them on pocket sevens.
This is the part where I do the right thing.
Just like Bob Euchre, just a bit outside.
Bob Uecker's 87 years old. Can you believe that?
Kind of upset I didn't get to put one of those.
Yes.
over, man.
Yeah.
Taking my thunder from me.
Just read a story about Bob Euchre. Somebody asked him
I know. What am I supposed
when
to
he's
do?
going to retire, stop calling
That's a
games, and he
6-high
said,
you let out for.
he said something about his diaper. You know, I was like, that's just Bob Euchre.
Yeah.
You know, he's an amazing guy.
Rooting so hard for the Brewers in the postseason.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to hear him call a World
Just
Series
for
game
him, yeah.
and go nuts if the
course.
Brewers win. Because now, thanks to the name change in Cleveland, we'll never get to hear him yell, for real. The
Oh, yeah.
Indians win it. The Indians
Oh,
win
yeah.
it. Oh, my God, the
Yeah.
Indians win it.
Yeah.
You guys still owe me for that, by the way.
Because he was calling the 1997 World Series, and it was the only time during that whole postseason run, because I'm a Marlins fan, that I felt dirty.
Oh yeah.
So, like, if we had lost, I'm like, well, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll still get the video of the series just to hear that call.
Yep.
Right.
Well, contrary to
80 total.
what the DC comic books writers, apparently Batman does do 69.
Whoa.
3 players.
Comic nerd mode engaged with a recent bitter argument over Twitter.
Okay. You get a lot of arguments.
That well, I wasn't in it. But somebody I had sent the link and people were arguing, and one of the writers absolutely said Batman does not do those things. And So I just saw our Batman calling with that hand, and I'm like, I can't resist. Well, flush draw and straight draw. Well, nothing doing there. Batman leading with a pair of 9s. But as usual, he's surrounded by danger. All kinds of draws, flush draws, straight draws, ready to torpedo him.
$300.
And the Black Widow makes it 300 for Sparta. Batman lets the top pair go now. Walter has got to hit a club.
Heads up.
And no, the Black Widow done hit the nut straight.
All in.
Walter wisely checked, so she wasn't going to get any more money out of that pot, but in that spot, I'm sure she was hoping for at least a small bet from him.
Yeah.
La bomba.
Just gotta get your ass in here. Get Georgia out of here. What's today? Is this bomb today? Tomorrow Friday? No, I'm not playing.
Oh, no.
I got my. If I do play, it'll be earlier to ask my daughter.
And now it's time for everyone's favorite game, double board bomb pot.
Nice.
I mean, I might play. I don't know.
Very player friendly. They can, you know, play these types of hands every here and there as they wish. Just once, I'd like to see them play 5-10 slapjacks.
There have now been 365 tickets purchased for our big dog giveaway.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome. 365. I think Pufferfish is leading the charge right now. Oh no, actually he's not. Mondo. Mondo has all the tickets he could possibly get.
Wow, it sounds like some of the other ones that might be listening should play catch up.
Yeah, exactly.
Get on there, get the tickets, do now, come on.
Pufferfish is in second though, strong second.
I've never seen it that excited. I hope I have 5.
Keep hitting exclamation enter, earn those tickets.
I love the track. I hope I have 5.
Again, we're giving that away on Saturday. Noah last week, he says to me, he goes, hey, remember you got to give away those tickets. And I said, okay, that's fine. And he goes in, he goes, this is how you do it. You go ahead and go to Stream Elements and you hit close giveaway. And then he closed it. So he ended the giveaway, and then luckily Stream Elements was kind enough to let us start it back up again.
Right, right.
So.
He's the window guy.
She's taking her time thinking about her move here in this double board bomb pot. Hopefully the folding that deuce hasn't messed with her head. And called with a questionable hand. Oh, there's that deuce again.
All in.
Hard to put anyone on a hand here on the top board. There's a straight out there. Oh, see, it messed with her head, and this
It did.
is
Kimberly's not going to let that happen again.
This is one of the worst things that can happen to a player. If you feel like you made a mistake, even if you didn't really, if you just feel like it can make you question your process, and it can really get you in trouble. That's why when you fold, you gotta forget about those hands, no matter what comes out.
Tough to do sometimes.
Oh, you have 10 jack. Okay. Sorry, you got 10 jack. No, I need a 3 on the bottom. All right, you can have it.
It's not a spade. Jack and a spade.
An ace-5. Yeah, there's not much there.
Roll it out.
No, don't. Oh, wow. Because if it comes, no, okay. This game's different, but sometimes players ask me to rabbit hunt, and I never do it.
No.
And not just because it's against the rules, and not just because I can get in trouble if I'm caught doing it. And I tell them, I said, why? Because if the card comes, you're just going to kick yourself.
Of course it is. You
And
don't
I'm
want
like,
to know that.
it's just you're just inviting torture. It's
It's like saying, hey, I'm at a casino and I've been pulling a slot machine arm for 2 hours, and then when I leave, I'm just going to hang out there and watch the next person.
right.
And if
They
you know,
nail the jackpot.
oh yeah,
right.
it's just, you don't want
Why?
to do that to yourself.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
Just leave.
I mean, if you left and told us, that'd be
That's
great.
that's good information that you're not allowed to do that. I like
The
that.
regular game. Yeah.
I was trying to get Noah to go over all the things that we do on this game that are actually something that you can't do downstairs.
Right.
But we almost have a whole show to talk about that.
Yeah, we have fun here, everybody. But if you're watching this thinking this is how normal procedural casino poker, no, it's
No.
not.
How much should I tip you?
And there's another example.
Yeah.
In the real game, the dealer's not allowed to answer that question.
No.
Other players can chime in and answer it.
Of course.
The dealer, no. But this game is different.
160.
160. Right, and if you're not sure if you have the best hand in a spot, you just bet and bet and bet. And he's basically screaming at your opponent, go away.
Thank you.
So, do you like to laugh, Matt?
I'm laughing right now.
Wasn't that a terrible segue right
I know,
there?
that was just, I feel,
Hey,
I,
Matt.
feel I feel like that it's a shame we're live, otherwise I'd be like, no, roll that back. Let's do that
Yeah.
again.
Okay, let's start that over again. Hey, Matt, do you like to laugh?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Okay, well, next Thursday night in the Paddock, comedy season continues with Kevin Farley.
Yo, don't say. He's awesome. I love Kevin
He
Farley.
is. Tickets are only $20 and $25, so it's an affordable show. A great venue with tiered seating. If you've never been to the Paddock restaurant, they got TVs all over the place. They got TVs on top of TVs and TVs at every table. Well over 250 TVs in the room. It's going to be another great night. Last Thursday was a great show with Nick DiPaolo kicking off the comedy season. And next Thursday, it's Kevin Farley. And then October 21st, it's Dynamite. It's J.J. Walker.
What? Get your tickets now. In fact, you know what? Let me go get some. I'll
Yeah,
be back.
Matt's leaving right now. He's going to go buy tickets. Pick his seat right there on our website, pbkennelclub.com, and click the Eventbrite, and you can actually pick your seats.
Heads up.
Anybody have a cue for
Wow, that was fast and easy. All right. Meanwhile, in seat 7, Walter has slapped himself top pair with a heck of a good kicker.
She was 10. 140.
Sometimes it's hard to let those pocket pairs go. Oh, Brandon, but just like Elsa, you need to let it go.
He's all in.
And now you play for all the chips.
Show one. Show one. Just tell us one. Tell us one. Ace.
Now, as we see 3 players sitting out currently, it makes me wonder: are we sure Paddock Jerry is not on the roster
Okay,
today?
here's exactly what happened.
Because it's open for lunch, and well,
To be 100% honest with you, when I talked about the comedy show, 3 of the people at the table were like, hey, we got to get our tickets.
all right.
Though it was 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, but they've got that information at the table because
They
you know
know.
they have the flyers there. You know,
Oh, they know.
Yeah,
They know everything.
exactly.
The one thing I can say about everybody here at PBKC, and if you're not following us on social media, if you're not going to our website, you're really missing out. All the information is constantly out there. I am as annoying as I am on this show when it comes to social media. It's constant. It doesn't stop. There's so much
Everybody
going on
loves it.
here. You have to follow us on Facebook, PB Kennel Club, Instagram, PB Kennel Club, Twitter, PB Kennel Club, or our poker page at PBKC Poker on Twitter.
Come on, somebody play K9. Here we go.
There we go.
I don't play favorites when I'm calling play-by-play. I'm rooting for hands.
Brandon's looking for trees.
Yep. It's the advantage of having the pocket pair, no matter how small. You don't have to hit anything necessarily. Yep. K9 is defeated this time.
And speaking of K9, see, this is a good one. Did you like that segue? Did you like that? Yeah. October 16th. I feel like I've been talking about this for months. October 16th is the start of the Mutt Derby, and it's crazy to me to think that it's already here. Second round will be October 30th, but you can sign up your dog and register right on our website. It's all for a great cause to benefit Hounds and Heroes and Big Dog Ranch Rescue. Go to the website for more information on the next Mutt Derby.
Great name for the event. I told that story. I don't know if I told it on the show, but they did not like my name.
No? What was it?
The Expletive U PETA Stakes.
Yeah. Oh, of course. No, I agree with that.
They're like,
I'd love to
you know
announce
what?
that, too.
We're going to go with Mutt Derby, but
Yeah.
thanks for your input.
Yeah, thanks. Do you still work here, Matt?
Yeah.
320 here, huh? What are the chances of me picking up a hand? You should just hold down.
Wow. Apparently this round of poker was a team effort.
I don't know how Jerry got talked to that hand. He said, what should I do? And he said, aim high.
Yeah, probably, right?
He pulled in the street. Like, how does
Desperate, that was
that
Jack
happen?
5.
But going back to what you were saying earlier, no, I haven't had any players do some things that are like stream exclusive and say,
Yeah.
oh, I saw it on the stream, so I thought it was okay. Well, thankfully, knock on
It
wood,
will inevitably
I haven't
happen.
seen that
Oh,
yet.
it's going to
but-
happen.
It might be more fun if we get to pick the one.
Like we get to run it 3 times, right?
You want to change it up?
Yeah, it's more fun.
With a pinochle deck, maybe.
Yeah.
All the person or the windshields. Okay, yeah.
Why can't you do 3 boards? I said I'd have to get out the other deck.
30. No, wait.
Sorry. My bad. Pick your cards when you win, not when you bet.
Wow, Burro really likes his hand because he acted out of turn.
He was talking about something else.
He was sitting on 30 euros.
With his 10-9 suited. Black Widow with a king-queen offsuit.
Don't mess with the widow.
Yeah, dollars.
It's down, right?
Oh, damn. She woke up with something. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, boom.
I
love answering Google reviews.
I have no response to that.
No, it happens sometimes.
And not because of anything inappropriate. It's like I got nothing. People just say random stuff to you and you have no idea how to respond. That was one of those.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Well, the Black Widow flopped top pair.
You would have made it
250.
And the open-ended straight draw.
Wonderful, but
250. Trying to decide if his straight draw and bottom pair is worth 250 to chase.
That's the one hand I could beat. Fish hand. Like, look, pick one. You do. Yeah. That's good.
Thank you.
Don't say I never gave you anything. No problem.
Looked like she took that one more than.
Yeah. Yeah. I could have called. I had a piece to flop. I should have folded pre-flop. I had 9, 10 of diamonds. I should have folded pre-flop, but I just wanted to see. So pretty.
Did you raise it to 60?
Yeah. She made it look so
Oh, she did.
I made it look so
Think about it. $100 more.
I know. But then I catch a piece of the
It's
flop.
my turn.
And it's like, but I know I can't beat any hand that she's raising. what hand can I beat that she's making it look like nines.
That's a pretty nines.
Nines, yeah.
That's my favorite hand. 9, 10 suited.
And a suited K tray and 10-6. There were some calls. Wow, a lot of suited cards out here.
How much? How much, Brandon? How much?
A little bit more. See a fucking club.
Says enough of these limping shenanigans. 70 to play.
I'm gonna sprain my arm folding so much.
It is a danger of the live stream.
Well, it's everything.
And to the flop they go. And the Black Widow with K tray flops 2 pair. It is good to be the king. Metaphorically speaking, of course. And gets bet into. No straights, no flushes, no boats. Out on that board. Basically a set is the only thing that threatens her. Well,
Gotta lower your prices if you want more customers.
I mean, I could tell her the answer, but I mean, it was 15 minutes ago.
Well,
So I'm
no
not
use
sure it'll
telling
help.
that. Unless we're still on this hand, which, if that's the case, then why don't we just take a break?
Yeah, looks like a modest raise, but a little too modest. And shows the trade.
That's Kimberly, the Black Widow, who's one of our regulars here at PBKC. She also enjoys dining in the Paddock restaurant. The only reason I say that's because I've seen her in there.
Well, who doesn't? I mean,
Yeah, of course. And while we're talking about the Paddock restaurant, Matt, they're open for lunch every Wednesday through Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Best place to watch games. We have the Sunday ticket. That means you can watch all the games right there in the paddock with your own tabletop TVs. We also have tabletop TVs in the terrace, too. They're open for lunch every day except for Tuesday. And the paddock starting next week, Friday the 8th, will open up for dinner Friday and Saturday nights.
all the TVs and all the games?
All the games. I mean,
Fantastic.
like, if you like a terrible team, you
Oh.
could still watch the game.
Well, I mean,
You know, my Raiders are finally good.
right.
They're
We're not
3-0.
we're not terrible, but
So I'm getting to see some games for the first time in years, but, you know, there was a time there where unless they played on a Sunday night or a Monday night or a Thursday night, I didn't
Yeah.
watch a game all season.
Will you guys play this level in here? I mean, seriously? I mean, this is great.
Does your name Marshall or
well, 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
And C10, that's the guy who was our former hockey player, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you ever pick his brain about hockey and who he knows? And never got that chance.
Not really, no. I mean, away from here, I only ran into him one time.
Oh, really?
Back when he was at Gold Coast. Whatever it's called now. It was Gold Coast back then. I think it's called Pines Ice now
Okay.
in Pompano.
And you're quite a skater, right?
Because I would go down there after I was done with class at FAU and just 4 or 5 times a week go down there and skate.
Yeah. And you're still really good at skating?
Well, I don't know about really good. I'm out of practice, but
Okay.
I'm pretty good. I'd have to probably skate a few sessions to get back into it.
So if they said, hey, Superfan, come down on the ice and skate around a little while, what are you going to say?
Yeah, well, got the skates in the car.
Nice.
I'll just take really long strides and fake it.
Silent assassin.
That's what I was going to do. Stole my move. Stole my move, Trevor.
And you did try out for the Panthers at one point, right?
No, I did not.
I thought you said you
I
were.
tried out. No, I tried out for the PA announcer gig.
Oh, you said something about a hockey league you were trying to play in, right?
No, I mean I never got above beer league when I
Okay.
was going to University of Wisconsin Milwaukee
Nice.
because they don't have a hockey program, so it was just a bunch of guys.
Just picture Happy Gilmore, like,
No,
you're probably great at everything but skating.
no, I was great at everything except transitioning from front to back. Because I was a defenseman. That was a real problem.
Nice. Oh, wow. Well, that'll do it every time.
I would have to cheat. I would skate forward as fast as I can, do that hop and turn around in midair because every time I tried to pivot my foot to do it the correct way, I would just fall flat on my face.
Well, doesn't happen to be any video around of this, right?
No, thankfully,
okay.
no. This was a tiny little rink up in
Okay.
Milwaukee.
Everything changes, you know.
All in and a call. With a pair of deuces, Batman's leading, but Travin's got a heck of a draw, and there it is. Running 10 ace for 2 pair.
I had king 10. I folded king 10 to him. Because he knows that he doesn't raise. You know, he's been sitting there so quiet.
Exactly. That's part of his game.
Yeah, I think what you were thinking of was when I got named the 7th man and they put me on the roster for a day.
Oh, did they?
Right. They didn't. I told the coach that. I said I brought my skates. You know, if this is my jersey, can I at least go out there with the guys, you know, for warm-ups? And he's like, no.
Yeah. That's all they need is you running into somebody.
And I'm like, well, I asked why not, and they said it's an insurance thing. Can't have you out there.
Yeah.
It's like you can hang out in the locker room, and you know we got your jersey, and
It's nice.
but we can't let you put on any gear or go out on the ice.
I really love the, what is it, your picture on Facebook is the Superman with the Panther sign. Who made that for you?
Oh, a Twitter friend of mine. He's
nice.
got season ticket holders. As a joke, I just put up a picture of Batfleck with the bat signal and said, I really wish I had a graphic of a cat signal. And then and it wasn't directed at anybody. And apparently he's into that kind of computer graphic design, and he just made it. And he's like, okay,
That's
here you go.
awesome. That's something I can see you using for ever.
Right, and it's far away. They're like, don't be fooled if you see my Facebook or Twitter profile. That's not Michael Keaton. That's actually me.
That's you.
And it's far enough away that you can't tell.
Of course, yeah.
You were. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the flop I would have shoved. I don't know, would you have called? Yeah.
Batman's always got those high pocket cards, those aces or a king. Or
We haven't seen a VPIP in a while, but Batman's, he's got to be hitting over 70% right now.
Well, if he's hunting for Joker, well, we take all the Jokers out of the decks here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club, so he's going to be disappointed on that front.
Tropicana Banana just bought another ticket
Nice.
to the big dog.
Honestly, I'd be spamming that.
You know what the coolest thing about it is a lot of the players upstairs right now are playing because it's double points day, and they've been collecting player appreciation points since the beginning of September. Or no, beginning of August. What am I talking about? So this is 2 full months of them playing in as many tournaments, gaining player appreciation points to finish in the top 50 so they can get a free ticket to the big dog. And all you have to do is hit !enter in the chat room, and we're going to give away a ticket for free, for nothing.
Meanwhile, Brennan turned a straight with that 5 of diamonds. And Batman was betting into him, but now here at the river, Batman checked. So now Brandon's got to think, how much money can I get from billionaire Bruce Wayne over there? He's going to bet about that much.
Oh, that's
But Batman's only got a pair of 5s, so I can't see him calling.
Kimberly said, is it time to start drinking yet? And I think that was around 1 p.m.
Well, I'm Irish, and it's actually never too early.
Yeah.
In my culture.
Of course.
I mean, do you ever have Irish coffee? Oh, it's a great pick-me-up in the morning.
Yeah.
It's just like regular coffee, except it has whiskey in it.
Yeah. Sounds good. Get us a couple.
A little whipped cream topping on
What do you
top,
like?
which is
When,
optional.
what do you like when you're intoxicated, Matt?
Wow.
Like,
Well, my first choice is always whatever's free.
nice.
You know, if I'm at a party or something.
Yeah.
But basically anything but tequila.
Okay.
Tequila is not my friend.
Your personality changes. Are you
No.
more talkative? Like,
No,
oof.
I might be, but I can never seem to remember the evening's events
Okay,
whenever
great.
I have it. And,
Nice.
and I've woken up more than once in a strange place with no memory of how I got there.
With
So,
a cape on and sunglasses?
actually with nothing on one time.
Oh, wow. That's another story for another
Yeah,
time. Wow.
that's- So I said, I got to stay away from the tequila. You know?
What happens at Panthers games, stay at Panthers games, you know?
Yeah, those low suited connectors, they seem to be coming out a lot this session. 4-3 suited, and ooh. This could be fun. When they say 7 deuce can't win. A free card on the turn. And it is no help, an 8 of clubs.
75.
Nobody has anything, but with his king high, Batman had the better draw until that happened.
No.
So Brandon's got the better hand with the 2 pair. He doesn't like it much though. Checks.
What a football game we got tonight, man. Whew. I'm telling you, Bengals and Jaguars.
Wow.
That's the kind of game we wait all season for.
That's the anticipations.
Ah, it's amazing.
Tremendous.
The reason I mentioned,
Well, Trevor Lawrence and his
oh God,
blonde Thor-esque locks.
yeah, Joe Burrow
Overcome
and Trevor
Cincinnati.
Lawrence. Oh man. I mean, if this was like 6 years from now, that's quite a matchup.
Hey,
but
that might be your AFC Championship game
Yeah.
6 years from now.
but speaking of
Today, no
sports, you know, we're on the cusp of possibly getting sports betting. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, I like to mention those type of games because it doesn't mean anything to me now, but like a month or couple months from now, if we have sports betting, that's going to mean a heck of a lot.
She said it was close, so.
Raise the 80.
Now, there's no date set yet. We're in negotiations right now, so we can't. We don't really have a date to start, but it's looking real good, and I'm very excited for it.
Oh, yeah. I got a buddy out in Vegas. I got the Panthers to win the Cup at 22-1 on a bet when I was out there.
Man.
It's 25-1 now. So I'm like,
Wow.
if that keeps slipping and then we get it here, I'm like,
Of
I might have to
course.
put a little more money on
For
it.
sure, you have to. When does the season actually start for hockey?
October 12th
Okay.
for the league. October 14th for the Panthers.
Nice. And you're back in your own row this year,
Yes.
right? Okay, good.
Oh, the crowd roared. They put me on TV almost right away, and they're like, because that's what I would hear from people when they would see me at the games. They're like, I keep looking at the row of solitude. Where are you? I'm like, they moved me. Social distance seating, and I'm like, it's a row of solitude.
Exactly.
It's one seat in the row with plexiglass in front and to my left, and an aisle on the other side. How does
like
it
you're in the-
doesn't get
like
more
you're in the
social
box,
distance
man.
than that, right?
You're in your own box.
But they said nope, social distance seating. So, but it's all good. All that's over now. Back to
Exactly.
regular seating.
Yeah. It's I have to admit I haven't been down in years. It's probably going to have been a good at least 6 or 7 years since I've been to a Panthers game. But it's one of the most enjoyable sporting events.
Should have
It
gone
really is.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday was perfect. I heard from a lot of people said I'm bringing whoever they've never been to a game before.
Yeah.
Should I bring them on Sunday? And I said it's perfect. $10 for 2 games, free parking.
Oh, it's
You're
perfect.
never going to see that again.
Oh no.
Well, you might next time we host the preseason doubleheader.
Well, I was busy on my 12-hour shift here at the card
Right,
show,
right.
Matt. But yes, no, I'm sure it was a wonderful day.
Oh yeah. Day, half the night. If they were running a beer special, it would have been perfect.
Wow.
Feeling bullied. You don't have to feel she feels bullied.
Widow comes. Says me and my ducks are gonna get you.
In the dark, you know.
Deuce, deuce, king. Let's go. Deuce, deuce. Nope. It's really not. Batman is flop top pair with a nut flush draw. And the Black Widow only thinks she has 2 outs. But the deuce of spades.
Be nice. We talked about this on the way up here.
Play the game. I know. I have to play. I have to play.
Very nice pocket pair.
175. 175.
But I don't have a spade.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, Miss Kim, that doesn't much matter.
Yep.
It's 175 worth getting it for 1 card. Not really. Oh, he told a fib at the poker table.
I'd be happy if I got just a jack.
Well,
76th Street, yeah.
not to worry, Miss Black Widow. All answers can be seen on the stream.
Sure can. Ron's back in the deal.
And you know what that means.
Yep.
Double board bomb pot.
So I'm pretty sure Cinch wants to hear more about Panthers hockey.
Well, I am a betting man, but something about those odds I don't like. So I'm going to dodge that one.
So I guess I'm assuming that's that?
Oh, I didn't know that I had to play tomorrow.
No. I'm assuming that's that. I'm trying to make sure that all
It'd be a great time for it, too, because we're not going to get to see the hands on the double board bomb pot.
No.
I thought you were going to surprise me.
Who's missing? Is that Vanessa that's missing?
Yeah, she, I'm not quite sure where she went.
It's been a little while.
Yeah, she may have gone to the paddock to partake of the fabulous lunch menu.
It's wonderful. It's scrumptious.
All right, so with the double board bomb pot, we have a great view of Ron's very stylish haircut.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I have pocket jack. I feel like I have jack 4.
Oh my God, I have your question for his answer.
Not a pocket.
All right, of course, with double board bomb pot, there is no pre-flop betting, and it's whatever they decide it is blind.
All in.
And Batman says, I don't want to play for some of the money, I want to play for all of it.
What do I owe you?
It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 21, 22, like
Yeah. But I'm thinking maybe I need some booze. A little frustrated with the game. I need to kill the pain.
Oh, El Burrow.
I'll take a drink. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. Yeah, that's true.
I'll take it.
All in.
Uh-oh, we're going to see some fireworks here.
I hope I have your house.
This tattoo guy has also gone all in.
You want to know my drinks?
All right, and ladies in Batman's hand. Against. Oh, that is a chop with his. He's got a boat, right?
Seriously, I'm wondering why you're cussing me out right now. No, dude, you just made the nuts on the turn. Like,
I wasn't wondering about that.
Are we good? I feel like I should get the apology. Not him.
Ron wins.
I had a
Brutality.
I had a feeling because 15 minutes ago we heard, a little eruption from the table.
Yeah, that was it.
I'm used to no complaining.
And that could be trouble with double board bomb pots. It would seem Winnell kind of got fixated on that top board where he did indeed get counterfeited and lost to Batman's queens. And I was trying to think why he was so upset because I'm looking at the board. I'm like, he's got a boat on the bottom. It's a chop.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's what he's
Now
saying.
he's saying.
I feel like you were thinking opposite boards. You were
Right.
thinking that the bottom board was like the top board.
Because the queens crushed him on top. But
Yeah.
He didn't even need the boat. Just the 10 was enough to take the bottom.
See you the 10?
There you go. Cinch entered to win a ticket to the big dog. How you feeling, Cinch? You all right?
Nice.
Trying to figure out if you have a set anywhere there, I'm free rolling with my jack on both boards, you know, so it's very unlikely, but I was so focused on not getting counterfeited that I didn't notice.
Uh-oh, Batman's got queens again. This isn't even fair.
What do you think about that pufferfish says 100% double board bomb pot table downstairs? You like that idea,
I would
Matt?
say you should never say that ever, and definitely not in my presence.
That's your cue for the clown laugh.
Of course, I'm a little biased, you know, my being a dealer.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds very fun to you. It sounds like it ratchets up the difficulty of my job by about a factor of 50.
Yep.
Totally. He's like, man, I just got scooped, bro. And I'm like,
Yeah, they got you to muck it. Yeah, if you would have mucked that.
You would have
oh,
won the
you would
top.
have been so pissed.
No, but listen, if you would have mucked your hand. Once you saw him, like, you got trips or something.
But Batman with ladies again. And, I mean, it just goes back to what I've always known my whole life. I mean,
3 players.
when you're the billionaire playboy, the ladies just come to you.
That's what you get.
You don't even have to try. And wow, did diamond flop. So not only does Batman have queens, he's also got a near nut flush draw.
275.
Oh, you finally got home.
And that's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to overbet the pot a little to get rid of the riffraff.
I can only be losing one board. That's why I said give me a second, because I'm not making sure. You can see. I have to make sure. Keep it clean, dealer. Keep it clean.
Heads up.
Another diamond. And Batman's got a queen high. He went from a pocket pair to a flush with a queen. So the one card in the deck that can beat him. And Brandon had the one card. Ooh, wow, graphics played a prank on me.
Jeez. Got him.
I mean, not that it mattered. I did for what the graphics thought they had. He still would have got beat to the king.
Yep.
So it ended up being not so bad.
I can't win right now. I can't win, bro. I turned you a full house. Oh my God, I just got scooped. I can't win.
Graphics are still holding us
Wow.
against us for the bomb pot, obviously.
Right. I mean, it was their idea. Why would they hold against us?
Of course.
All right, guys. $50.
Ron having a little fun with the
under
players,
big
insisting he can't win. He's been dealing longer than me, and I learned that on day one.
Yeah.
Dealers can't win.
No.
You just listed a few of my favorite hands.
Marsh's just like, bro, you're calling on my favorite
All
hand.
my favorite hands.
50
It's
straddle.
It's like my best hits.
50 straddle.
Marshall's greatest hits. That's right. 5, 6, 4, 2.
Yeah, it took me a while to recognize Jason there, because it was always hockey Jason. Now it's just Jason.
Oh, okay.
I wonder what happened to the hockey player. Well, I think Brandon will be disappointed to know that El Burro just folded one of his outs.
Rice poker's going up.
300 total, 250 on top.
Rice poker's going up.
Yeah, straddles for 50 and then raises 6x.
You haven't looked?
Good luck putting him on a hand.
I haven't. Yeah, he normally never.
Sometimes you just got a feeling. You know?
I mean, I can see his cards. I'm having trouble putting him on a hand.
Yeah.
He normally never lies.
It's like,
Anyone see him look? I would never. I mean, I believe him.
I looked,
I believe him. I didn't see him. I wasn't watching, but I believe him.
but I did look last time too, and graphics punked me. So
Yeah. It's the last time you trust the graphics, Matt.
Exactly. So you're like, I just want that to stop.
But dude, it's been a while.
He wishes he looked
I haven't had a good hand since he said in a long time.
Talk about Tom's hard to find, but he's fallen a long way. But they love him in Russia, so it doesn't matter.
and Brandon's like, I like my pocket pair, but not that much.
Heads up action.
So we got 10-9 against Queen 4 off. And ooh,
Eastwood, you know,
That is a heck of a draw for Miss Kim. Now, whether you believe him or not, that's kind of irrelevant to that flop.
I got some in my man clutch. How much do you need? I got.
Fortune favors the bold.
This is a clutch. It's a purse. It's a clutch. No one calls it a clutch. What is an insecure man who carries a purse? What's a clutch? It's a clutch. It's a purse.
All right, no more betting.
And all in and a call.
Walter, I had Jack Queen. I had Jack Queen. I'm guessing he has pocket queen. Oh, king 4. You might have.
No more betting.
High card. Now he just thinks he wants a queen.
Maybe I'm the one who needs more money.
Oh, and with a queen high.
Wow.
Ooh.
I have Jack Queen. I have Jack Queen, Martian. I can't call queen on this flop.
You have her covered. Dude, you are without a doubt the best blind poker player I've ever not seen.
Sean. I thought you were going to have.
There's a reason they call it blind luck.
Jack Queen. I can't.
What do you need?
I couldn't call the 3.
Dude, you should write a book on how to play blind.
Sean, you're a maniac, man. I'm making a song after you. We're changing that maniac song to something different. It's gonna be called Sean's song.
372 tickets purchased so far for the October Big Dog giveaway. Sench has 1 ticket. That's all you need, Sench.
Chip in a chair.
Let's see. Pufferfish has 39. Tropicana Banana's got 15. Hiccups has 21. Ricky, 23.
Play blind, by the way.
But Mondo's leading the way at 100 tickets.
What's in there?
Deadpool style. Maximum effort.
Only takes 1, folks.
Square up when we go down the stairs. How much you
No doubt. No doubt about it.
25. Action's right here.
So is she in or no? Yeah, she's. How much you think?
All right, cool. Everybody's good. Sean, 25 to go.
There you go, Sench. It's up to 2 tickets now.
Nice.
Yeah, you're 10 right here, 25 total.
King 8 suited. You'll have to forgive him. He's still stacking up his chips from last time.
Straddle on the button. Calls the straddle.
I hope it
Option.
wasn't suited.
3 players.
Jake. I hope it
Kim,
wasn't
you,
suited.
15
Tell me it
total.
wasn't suited.
Kim started the hand with 15, guys.
No. It's also good. It's also good.
Sean,
But I
your
smacked
first
the
stack.
jack with the queen.
Yeah, but suited you might even work taking a shot.
This is not a bet.
I mean, when she calls how do I do this? Because all I have is pump.
It's cool. It's cool. Right now, let's just play the hand. Check.
Ron's keeping control, man.
75. That's a fold.
Well, not with that attitude.
No, here, let me finally buy you
Fold.
guys.
Kim, you win.
Let me you guys. I'm taking care of these guys for once. Yeah. Yeah, no worries.
do it here, from here.
Can you give me like a
Bank of Sean.
Okay, you want to do that?
Walter, you have a 10.
Wow. Not sure I agree with that strategy, Pufferfish. I think I did that once in a bar game and still felt like
$20 straddle.
I had made a
on the
massive mistake.
Re-straddle, guys. 250 total. Can you bring me something?
Thank you.
10.
There's a 99% chance of it.
We'd rather you be here too, Sench.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living, Sench?
No, I gave him 2 black. He gave me this. Man, I know you would win with this. I should just look
Sean,
at 1.
give him 3, okay?
I should just look at 1.
Yeah, give him $3.
I should just look at 1. Oh, you have 4. Ooh, you have me crushed.
Crush.
So glad I didn't get
Did I tip you on this hand?
Yes, you did.
What did I give you?
22.
And Ron's actually not supposed to answer that question.
All right, steam raise.
No.
Steam straddle.
Not downstairs, he's not.
No.
All right, guys.
I mean, the first question was okay, did I tip you? We are allowed to answer honestly.
Yeah.
And, but how much? I'm like, nope.
Sench is working like a dog right now. When he mentioned dog, the first thing that came to my mind was the big dog. When is the big dog coming up, Matt? It's coming up next week. But the first satellite is actually this Saturday.
Nice.
There's plenty of satellites for the big dog this time. Plenty of chances to win your way in.
No doubt.
or our website for more information.
Yeah.
25 on the vote.
Oh, Jesus. Waiting on me.
Technically not waiting first. No, we're good.
85.
Raise to 85.
85. Walter likes his mystery hand.
I know. Yeah, we messed up.
As soon as he turned his hat around, we're not going to see his cards anymore.
I was going to say maybe now it's on like Sylvester Stallone and Over the Top.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he was just kind of okay. But he turned that hand around.
Oh, yeah,
Suddenly
no.
he's like slamming guys twice his size.
Heads up.
What a great movie that was.
Well, it's another one of those disappointing hands
7-5.
for Brandon. He's like, he likes his pocket pair, but the other guy's got one of his outs.
Yeah. A clinical pharmacist in the field of allergy therapy. That is a really interesting job.
That sounds hard.
PTSD. Yeah, it's a post-traumatic stress disorder.
I've won the majority of them. Yeah. I know downstairs in the pit. I was sitting in seat 1 and we were here.
Well, Walter's behind to the pocket eights, but boy, howdy, does he have a lot of outs.
It's almost that time, Matt.
Wow, Batman can sing. Who'd have thought?
He sounds like a young Dean Martin.
And oh, so many outs for Walter, and nary a single one hit.
Show me.
Your middle pair is good.
Oh, and Walter nailed the read. Middle pair's good indeed. That's what he had.
Careful. You all right?
Disney vacation.
Careful, drunkie. That's all right. That's it. You cut off. No more.
She hasn't even drank it.
I know. She just opened her beer, and now she's half in the bag.
The fan.
Drunk already?
Yeah.
Just thumbing around. Wearing that spicy bread. When it's done, she's got
Kim,
a
you're
spider on
send
her
this in,
head.
okay?
She'll be dancing on the
It worked,
table.
Marshall. Good job.
That's all right. I didn't get it done.
10 to go.
Not bad, but still stuck in the top flop.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know if you would play aces right.
Yeah, patience is a virtue
It is.
at the poker table, but too much can be a good bad thing.
Yeah, Jason's been giving Ron some crap most of the day about the cards.
Good point. You make a good point.
Oh, because dealers
Better than a lot of
hold
hands.
all
it is.
power over
No, I
who gets what
100%
cards.
agree.
I mean,
100%
everybody
agree.
does that.
Upper end, yeah.
No, it's you guys, you dealers, that are the problem. It's obvious.
Right. I mean, we just don't want anybody at the bad beat. That's why we
No.
never deal it.
Uh-uh.
Right? Yeah, that's it. Sad thing is, I'm only
Heads up.
exaggerating a little bit.
Yeah, I know
with
you
some
are.
of the tables.
Oh, I
downstairs.
know you are.
95.
Fun fact: players cannot share chips at the table, but gum is okay.
Okay, nice. Everybody likes gum, right?
Yeah, well. And Walter, middle pair and a straight draw against Batman 6.
Woo! Party.
$285.
Na bluff it.
Yeah, something's never gonna.
It's like, what should I do with my pair and straight draw? I guess call. To the river they go. No help to either player. Walter with his pair of tens will win if he doesn't fold.
All in.
I take it back. That was a bluff.
Wow, good call. Good call, Walter.
Same thing happens to me too, El Potro. I usually work it into my commentary.
Ah, I like it.
You know, because if I can't get that song out of my head, I might as well get a use out of it, right?
It was clean living.
10 to go.
Pocket trays. They're always fun. Trevon was like, I'll see it for 10.
Oh my God! Wait, these two cards match. There must be a mistake.
El Burro also with a pocket pair. He's got 9s.
I'm gonna make it a raise, raisy daisy, baby.
Raisy.
Raise, make it 500.
Baby.
I don't even.
500.
45 to 500.
That was awesome.
Who raised first?
I finally got a chance. Have you done and looked again? Oh my God! I finally got a hand.
Well, whether you looked or not, it's still a heck of a raise.
Oh, come on!
But he does have a good hand, a Queen 10, just not as good as Walter's pocket kings.
God damn it!
Who shoves. And, well,
Call that fucking bet, Walter.
pocket trays wisely folds.
Did.
Walter, just put the green in front.
Let's see if El Burro lives up to his name.
But I think I'm probably behind. 5, 6, 7, 9. I don't even have $1,000. I don't even have $700. Oh, fine, I can shoot that in.
Yeah, they're on break for a while.
Oh my God, I can't believe I fucking pulled this in. Linnell, you'll be proud of me when you watch that one on the street.
Actually, he kind of will be.
Yeah, he will.
All right, guys, no more betting.
So we got kings against Queen 10.
Probably got 4 overs.
Well, nope. Kings are unstoppable. Oh, and a tray on the river. Trevon would have won that. He would have won that with a trays full of 7s. But
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
yep, now he's talking about it. He said he had pocket
Take the
3s.
black and the green off the top.
I'm like,
Take that off.
Yeah, yeah.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
But all in pre-flop to catch on the river and a 2-outer.
Oh,
Nobody can see that coming. So you can't beat yourself up over stuff like that when you're playing cards.
No, you can't.
There is he jams over me blind, and then Walter jams over him blind. Comes back to me. I can't. But I'm glad I didn't fucking lose, because I would have fucking snapped. You know what I mean? But now I'm like,
Yeah, Mars, you can't call that when you come to
Can't
that.
be 10s. Give me fucking 10s. Yeah, I mean, he could have his king.
But it's a nasty river.
Nice little
That's-
rainstorm we got going on right now out there, Matt.
Oh, don't even get me started. I'm still mad about that playoff series. Every time there's a storm, it makes me mad.
Perfect day to come in here and play some poker.
He would make a big
Indeed.
Cash games,
Straddle the
high
guy.
hands,
Hey, straddle.
table games, $5 minimum.
Walter, please don't apologize for $100 right there.
There you go.
Oh, hey, buddy. Jumping. Remember that?
100 to go, guys.
Good for you for bringing that back.
Okay, you're only in for 2, so I just broke it.
V is back.
Mm-hmm.
Took about a, 45-minute break?
This is a straddle.
What's a straddle?
This is a straddle.
I cannot deal with him.
But she's got her her earbuds and her shades and her visor.
Well, at least you don't get that every game.
Folding a suited
Don't let 'em lie to you.
69.
I know.
I've been given a preview.
I know you have.
Premium shit. Go back and watch all the footage. You'll see some good stuff in there.
It's true. That's always good advice to watch the PBKC live stream.
Of course it is.
It's always full of
Keep it up.
fun and entertaining content. Something for everyone,
Be the 10 this hand?
especially when I'm on the mic, if you like 80s movies.
Oh, of course.
$100 re-straddle this
I
hand.
feel like one wonderful Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Yeah.
Did I say re-straddle?
forget what car dealership around here. They do the Arnold impersonator for the radio commercials.
Oh, you remember those?
I'm
Yeah.
like, I can do that. Why,
Exactly.
how come they never hire me?
You're like a modern day Rich Little. You know that?
Yo, music, baby, music.
Batman has briefed the,
All
here
in.
comes Hockey Jason. It says, I've had enough of getting pushed around by you people. I'm going to stand up for myself. Oh, and he's got bullets. It's that old cliche. They're like, what are you waiting for, aces? Well, this time he was.
Jason's got American Airlines.
A shame all of the outs are gone, though. 2 ace rags folded, so he needs the aces to hold up.
I was going to say 7-2.
And no, they have.
But he missed.
9, so I don't think I can win at all.
That would be correct.
Yeah, John's got it.
Ron, your first time I get a pair. Look at that, Ron.
See, Ron's finally coming through for Jason.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice.
Well, he holds all the power. And
Ron
I guess
let
he felt
up.
bad for him.
Ron
because,
let up on him a little
yeah.
bit, yeah. Knowing Ron now, he's not going to give him any more.
No, no, it's 7 deuce all day the rest of the day.
It is.
You're going to end up paying him more.
Yeah, so I don't understand what's happening right, but I think he just wants to give him different chips. He wants to give him a different chip. 5, 6.
Food, last call terrace, food. Anybody?
Can you buy me a drink?
660.
Drinks, another round, or we got ready for more?
I'll take a tequila. Okay.
Terrace has a new menu. Did you know that, Matt?
Oh, really? Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
It's got some great food on it. Different things than you're used to. Stuff that weren't great sellers are not on the menu anymore, but there's a lot of new things on our Terrace menu. It's great food. You could order it right here on the second floor in the tournament section.
So that I do.
I didn't even just say how much he's trying to remember. He's like, you good, brother? You good? Whatever.
But no chicken wings at the table, please.
Oh, no, no.
We need to make rules about that.
Yeah.
We've had some real issues lately
Goodness, no. Lately?
with that. Well, yes. I mean, well, since we started the show, obviously.
Okay, because I've been dealing up in the tournament room.
Yeah.
And, you know, they get the big 20, they used to get the big 20-minute break when the entry period would end. And
Yes.
they go get them, the chicken wings, and I'm like, guys, just keep them out
Yeah.
of the tournament room, please.
Start injecting your veins.
Raised to 200.
And most of them, they were pretty good about it, but every
Yeah.
here and there you'd get,
Of course.
one or two. Don't get me wrong, I love me some buffalo wings.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, eat
But
some right.
not when I'm playing cards. So.
Not a good idea.
Whatever you're going to add.
Show it here. They're pretty good about
So where did it go?
4?
Yeah, I guess 4.
All right. Marshall's adding 400, guys.
Engine 400. He looked at his hand first and he has money.
That guy in that movie is the best, by the way.
Good. That's good.
I've seen him in other movies. Like in Heaven Help Us, he was like the.
He's a great annoying guy. He's also
Love that guy.
Princess Bride.
Princess-
Inconceivable.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy's classic.
No, I always do it $1,000.
Before your time,
I was only in here for 2, but now I'm in
Just too young, sir.
So when I'm done, I'm running out of here.
Raise. 200 total.
Straight to New York. In the new house she just bought. Here you go. This is free.
We're trying.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
What?
What the heck?
It's blind. What do you want?
200. It's a raise.
200 with an ace from Batman.
Some I got some.
You look?
No.
You look? It's so funny.
One can never tell.
Brandon, what do I do? I got a nice hand.
Well, call, raise, or fold
You're not my
would be your
friend.
options, Miss
Oh
Kim.
my God. Damn it, Sean.
Tell me what you have. I'll tell you what to do. If she tells us her hand, it's probably not a good idea.
I actually care about
No, wait. Ron. Okay.
It's still alcohol.
It is a tough laydown in that spot, especially if you suspect your opponent hasn't even looked. Trevon says, I got suited Queen Jack, and I'm going to play it.
No, I didn't know what you meant, because alcohol is super bad.
It's the healthiest alcohol.
I'll tell you what.
I'm sorry, healthy alcohol?
Is there?
Heads up action.
If there is, I don't know
1,000
it.
in the dark.
I've only looked at this one going against the silencer.
And that Queen Jack suited against Ace 4 off, and Batman done, flop to 4. All in, and a fold. Did Ace 4 and the Ace didn't even play. This is a strange game. All right, Ron's out. Skylar's back in.
What is this, the double board?
Oh, yeah.
And you know what that means? Double board bop pot time.
Insanity.
Well,
Means that the camera, the computer, taking the next couple of minutes off.
the graphics.
Good luck to everybody that's playing in the World Series of Poker, which starts today in Las Vegas.
It's on my bucket list.
Noah's headed out to Las Vegas for other reasons, but maybe he'll play in some events too.
But I definitely cannot afford to buy my way into the main event. I'm going to have to find a satellite somewhere sometime.
Someday.
Get lucky. All right, so on the first board we have Jack of Spades, 6 of clubs, 9 of spades. On the second board,
Oh, I win once. Man, I hope I have pocket.
well, we don't know yet.
Shit.
One.
Yeah, that would be nice, right?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. 150.
150.
Well, whatever's out there, Miss Kim likes her hand, and so much she's betting 200 on it. Oh, I apologize, 150. But there's a 9 on both boards, and it was checked all the way around to her, so it's a safe bet she may have a 9 in this spot.
Probably a bad fold.
He has consistently said bad fold whenever he folds, and almost all of them have been good, smart, disciplined folds.
Which board you playing?
Hey, dear, can I get a Fiji from you?
Top or bottom?
Fiji, sure. Anybody else want a drink?
Miss
You
Kim.
prefer top or bottom?
Whoa.
I like both.
Hey, hey, hey.
Good answer.
Widow. Well, he likes the top, of course.
I was going to say, he's asking somebody nicknamed Black Widow that question. I'm like,
I can say
man,
something, but I don't want to be rude. Crap.
you do know what Black Widows are known for, don't you, buddy?
Check it out.
Tempted fate here.
Ah, Jesus. No discounts.
Now the sleeping giant, you just woke him up. That bag will help him.
Well, this is the rock salt. This is
He's
regular
gonna
salt.
scoop the pot and
All
put it
right.
right there.
I'm gonna check it.
I'm folding.
She's already-
Shoves immediately.
So, fold, fold.
I want that one. Big tax on that one. I want that one.
And she only shows 1.
6-4.
Now, normally I say you can watch the stream to find out the answers, but here in the realm of double bomb pot, or a double board bomb pot,
So
we shall never know.
Cornbread Ron came over and said that there's going to be some fun things happen on the tables.
Fireworks?
And, yeah,
Little fireworks?
it was one of those like when you mouse like, oh my God,
Like,
type stuff.
right.
So if you're thinking about tuning out now, you got to stick around for at least the next 15 minutes.
Right.
I'm going to tell you that every 15 minutes to keep you on the line till 4 o'clock, though. So
El Burro with the hockey sticks.
Oh, hockey
and
sticks.
zero faith in them.
no, he probably hates hockey. I mean,
I have both on the top.
I mean, not that I play that hand to death when I play, but, you know. There's no raise yet. Well, now there is.
225.
Raises it to 2 1/4.
Oh, it's him.
Who's him?
Well, who do you think?
Walter, of course. Winning another pot.
You got
Are we
respect me,
blind?
bro. Yeah.
Well,
Me?
quite easily.
Marshall's son, Sean.
With the action in front of him. But there's no reason for them to know that.
Yeah, I smashed mine.
Oh, Brandon with the queens. Brandon's got the ladies. It folds. What? Wow, Batman. He legit. Well, I would say he has an open-ended straight flush draw, but that's not exactly true because Walter has the 9.
250.
I know that. Oh, you know what?
But he still could have caught a 4.
Shut it, Kimberly. Vanessa doesn't
Man.
appreciate that bad.
Man,
You're not calling me late.
Black Widow's trying to get people's heads down. You hear that?
Vanessa, he needs hair tied. His, I don't know, I think he has hair.
At the sound of it, I have to ask, does she really have to try?
See what happens when you guys find a trick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that more often.
What is?
Your blonde hair?
No.
What
Oh,
hair?
shut up, Walter.
Is it true? Do blondes have more fun?
Oh, I thought you meant it's a blonde all over.
I mean, does the carpet match the drape?
Well, we already know the answer to that one.
I knew that was coming out.
You never know.
It's Corey.
I know, but it's a big dive bottle. Is what I'm
Raise
saying,
to
you know?
50.
You might have
Vanessa?
You might have decided.
She likes to lose.
So, desperate for a change in subject. That Black Widow's, she's got herself K9 suited against Brandon's pocket 5s and a suited ace from El Burro.
Raise to 175.
Your own cards.
Okay. She can't look at them anymore.
Can he show me?
No. You just said it. Ow. He's all in.
But, did he look? He looked
Never
almost
dull
good.
moment, Sean, I would say. Never a dull moment.
Tough playing on his right, though. Tough playing.
That is the God's honest truth. When Sean is here, there is never a dull moment.
1750.
Always something going on.
When Josh told me today, one of our producers, he said, Sean's on the show. I said, okay, well, it's going to be fun.
You'll know when you look.
Yes, I looked.
Was it good hand or was it?
It's good.
It's good. It's good.
It's not made.
No, it's not maybe it's good, which means I'm totally fucking dead.
Come on, Paul gave me wins with 29.
I'll get tired of folding. I hope you have a big ace.
No.
Can we see a flop, though?
Yeah.
Guys,
Oh.
I had 9-3.
This can only end in tears.
Ooh, I had two hearts.
Oh!
I had two hearts. I had two hearts. I had two hearts.
So, yeah, she killed
See? That's why you don't do that.
What was it over? There were still two more cards to come.
Right, Steam Shroud.
Sometimes players will ask me that. They're like, well, what do you mean? What if it's, I mean, it's probably not there. And I'm like, what if it is?
Yeah.
Then he would have made it like.
Let's go over all the things that
Then he would have just.
you'll normally see on this live stream, but that aren't actually allowed in the first floor poker room. There's a lot of those, aren't there?
Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't.
But no, I mean, the players here, they're all cool with each other.
They are.
And they're fun.
It's a different vibe up
And,
here.
and no one's really trying to, knock anybody around.
Everybody knows each other. Every once in a while, we'll get a newcomer, but everybody seems to know each other. Everybody's friends.
Right. Most of the rules are to protect the players from, like, the hustlers
Yeah.
and those working angles, and that's why they have all these rules. But they do watch this game pretty closely.
They
so,
do.
For any kind of stuff like that. But it's basically just, poker buddies.
I'll call your own.
Just playing a slightly bigger game.
Oh, I can't
Yep.
fold. No, I have to see a flop. I got at least see a flop. What is it? 175? Yes.
So they're allowed to take certain
The hand
liberties.
is too good to fold. Too good to fold.
almost feel like we need a disclaimer.
Oh, of
Like,
course we
this
do.
is purely for entertainment.
Yes.
Do not try this at an actual table.
Do not learn from this game.
Yeah, do not try this at home.
Wait, we have to show one.
Oh, you show one. Show one. Pick whatever one you want.
Technically, you're showing all, because, you know.
Oh, we
last
knew.
year-
No, I had a 7. No, I had 10 7.
Any one of them diamond.
Tropicana Banana got another ticket.
Mhm.
Haven't picked the time of giving that away on Saturday, but you know, if I was a real jerk, which I am, I'd say like, you know, 4 o'clock. But
4 o'clock.
I'm gonna give it away at like 3 o'clock on Saturday.
I was positive you were going to follow that with 3:59.
3:59. Yeah. 3 o'clock.
We'll do it a little earlier.
3
than
o'clock
4.
on
3:59.
Saturday.
How's
3
that sound?
o'clock on Saturday. 48 hours from now, I will give it away, that big dog ticket to one of our lucky followers right here.
And the Black Widow gone fishing with the hooks.
Got some hooks, yep.
No, I'm not addicted to gambling. It's a life or death situation.
And raises with 200. Trying to lure in a big fish.
They say when you can't make a hand, don't force it.
Ooh, and all the aces had each other's outs. Smart folds.
How do you want me to play this? Do you want to play looking or not?
Well, she already looked, so
would say not
that's really not gonna. That's really not gonna
I
help.
don't know, Sean. I think you share her
Let's
regardless.
go all in with not looking.
Why did you get scared of her? She scares all of us.
So,
That's actually scary.
and to the flop.
Oh, look, see, if one flop, I'm always a fucking flop.
No help to either player.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Like that, like dancing and suck in your, like what you have, 3-4 marginal.
Our bibbers, all you have to do is follow us right here on twitch.tv/PBKC Poker. Go ahead and like us, follow us, and hit exclamation enter. Exclamation enter, and you successfully bought 1 ticket. All it takes is 1 ticket. You can accumulate up to 100 tickets like Mondo has. And on Saturday, I'm pulling 1 lucky winner that's going to win a ticket to the big dog. That's a $500 buy-in, $50,000 guaranteed tournament that starts October the 8th.
You bet too much again. You need to work on that.
Just for the hell of it, I'm actually giving away 2 satellite seats too.
Nice.
Yeah. Noah kind of knew I was going to give those away, so he, you know, he just expects that I am. But one lucky winner, one of our followers here on Twitch, is going to get the big dog ticket. That's a $500 value. And then 2 other people are going to get tickets to satellites, which there's about 5 satellites starting on Saturday, leading up to the big
I
dog.
was trying to get in his head, get him off his mouth again. It worked.
Red Rum Ryan 91 says, "How's Batman doing?" Matt, are you going to describe that for us?
Well, let's just say he may have to liquidate a small portion of Wayne Enterprises to cover today's losses. Just a small portion, not
Well, it's been fun though.
Weapons development. You know where all the bat gadgets come from. Not that one. But he was actually had quite a stack, but
He did.
several river cards have gotten the better of him.
The time that we want to see a V-Pip and they haven't shown one in a while,
I know I have.
he's got to be in the 70% range when it comes to that.
The tattoo guy with his suited ace queen. Monstrous. Let's
Guys,
it
I'm
go.
putting out another 1,000.
You need, what do you need? Here, I got it. All right, money bags. That's Daddy Fat Stacks.
Just want to collect it.
Daddy
You want it?
Fat Stacks. Oh, I have a 10. Oh, thank God.
I had a pocket pair.
I had queen.
I had juices.
Oh, and then you have all in.
Okay, here we go.
V-Pip.
As soon as I asked for it, 70%.
Batman.
Knew he had to be in the 70% range.
Yeah.
That's how his day's going, Ryan.
Yep.
Silencer over there.
There you go, our Bivers. Now you successfully bought 1 ticket. That means you're entered to win that seat to the big dog. Given away 48 hours from now on Saturday at 3 p.m.
And another Fitty straddle. I wonder if Walter's getting tired of going first.
Oh, sorry.
Especially when he's waiting on people to make a decision.
Ooh.
The other night when I went,
Kinga's for a tattoo guy.
I went down the stairs like midway through the session to play.
Fold, fold, fold. So we got 8s, we got kings.
Let's pop it up. Let's pop it up. 400 on top.
Allegedly, popping is a thing.
Did you look or no?
Uh-oh. Tattoo guy's like, not with kings, buddy.
I don't want to know this. Oh, wait, what'd you say? Oh, the last hand? Pocket jacks?
And yep, Trevin lets the snowman go.
Our Bivers, what you got to do is wait about 10 minutes. You already successfully bought 1 ticket. I believe you can enter every 10 minutes that you stay in the chat.
Now I'm more inclined to call people who said that.
Call.
Can an ace high beat you?
And well, not that. Oh, when Batman spikes an ace.
Ooh. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's
Best blind player ever.
I think that was the wow moment that Ron was talking about.
yeah.
Wow.
That is indeed wow.
What'd you be? If you're blind, play blind.
Blind luck. That's semantics. It's blind luck.
That's his best, baby.
Whoever ends up with the money.
I mean, I've talked about a lot of nicknames for hands, and in addition to Cowboys, Kings has a nickname, Ace Magnets, and for that very reason.
Wow.
So looks like you won't have to sell that bit of Wayne Enterprises after all.
No. Yeah, there you go, Red Rum Ryan. You came in at exactly the right time, honestly.
Exactly.
Did he text you or something, Ryan? Is that what he
Say,
did?
I need some luck. Jump in the chat.
Yep.
What's your birthday?
When's it? I think his birthday's today. After that,
His
after
birthday.
that card. Yeah.
His birthday was his birthday's at 3:01 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to leave. I want to go. Oh, nice. Look, this is for when I get
What was that
old.
movie? You guys are too young to remember. There was a movie back in the 80s, and they assembled a basketball team.
12-19.
They assembled a basketball
We're
team,
half man,
and they
half
did it
horse.
strictly based on zodiac signs.
You
And it
get
was all
that.
Pisces. They put a team together of all Pisces. Yeah.
Raise to 30.
Remember that, Brandon? It was like a silly, like a dumb 80s comedy.
She is tipsy.
And they were like, the whole basketball team.
The irony is Batman took one look at that Queen 9, ditched it immediately when he's just been playing blind.
Batman has left the table.
Yeah. Well, maybe Gordon turned on the bat signal.
Yep.
And there's trouble in Gotham.
Okay. I'm in position. I got that going for me.
4 players. Ron plays soon.
And then, ooh, it always seems to be the hand after. With 2 kings on the flop. It's just to twist the knife a little more.
Yeah.
Nice, man. Nice bluff. Are we still showing one?
Vanessa took that one with her snowmen.
Whenever messes with flat.
That's another one a dealer can't do in the regular game.
Ooh, look at that aggression frequency. That is no surprise. 58% for Batman.
Yep.
Jason at 8%, but that's Ron's fault.
Right. I will often push cards back to a player after the hand's over. They say, dealer, flip it up. And I'm like, yep. Push it right back to him. I'm like, you may flip it if you like.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not touching it. suited 85. Surprise graphics are picking up some of these hands. They're folded very fast.
200, you can stop 200 blind. Yeah, it's just blind though.
All right, well, they're not hockey sticks, but Hockey Jason's got a pocket pair. Ducks are walking. Fours. Wow. Anybody not have a pocket pair?
45. You, special discount, $5. Thank you.
Raise.
Oh, come on now.
Come on, Sean.
385.
Trying to push him out of the hand with her AK. We'll see if it's a good day.
Ooh, I knew you were going to. Oh, man. I'm telling you, I saw the setup of that one, and I appreciate it. I really did.
It was either now or if she won with the hand.
Yeah, of course.
But if she lost, then yeah, that's no good. So I played it safe.
Thanks, Ice.
She definitely is a big pair.
Tens and AK is a coin flip, but
How much is it? 385.
but it's tough to put her on that, given her position and how quickly she raised the original raise.
Looks like I'm going to have a couple of $4,000 cocktails today. Early. Yeah, it is early.
That's not how much they cost here. He's just talking
No.
about the game.
Right. $4,000 cocktail.
A little pricey.
385.
It's not quite as bad at all, right? Better hope that money wasn't Fox's. Yeah.
Heads up.
Ooh, and Vanessa flops the king.
I want the right.
King ball.
You're right.
King ball, side pocket.
Thank you.
So Corey's here now. She is so nice.
Delightful.
She is. One of the nicest people that work here, hands down. Giving a massage to Jason in C10. Do you see that often downstairs? There are a lot of people
Well,
that like that at the table.
Yeah. A lot of people, I mean, Corey's very nice, but she does make my job harder on occasion.
Okay.
Through no fault of her, because the massage, they're really great, so great and so relaxing that sometimes a player will fall asleep.
Oh, that's what I was
And I'll be
worried
like,
about, yeah.
I'll be like, sir, action's on you. Corey, what are you doing to me?
Yeah.
You've knocked him out. I got to keep the game going.
It's not her fault. She's really good at what she does.
Right. That's why I don't get like mad at her. I said, but it does make it harder
Oh,
sometimes.
of course. I understand that.
Raise the 80.
That and I'm filled with jealousy that dealers can't get a massage.
Yeah, that's
And there'll be some days when my back's killing me.
yeah, that is a shame.
Did one good card. One card I like and one I don't like.
And I know we can't get a massage because I gave a player a 2-outer on the river one time, and he won a ginormous pot at a 5-10 game. And he saw me like doing this, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Well, I got a little crick in my neck. It's kind of bothering me." So I go, "Hey, dealer, how about instead of a tip, I get the masseuse to give you a 10-minute massage for your neck?"
Yeah.
And I looked up at the floor man who was walking by. I'm like, "Can I?" Because I definitely would have taken it instead of a tip. And the floor guy's like, "Nope, sorry, can't do that." I was like, "So players can't even buy us one."
The Batman has returned, folks.
No, Batman Returns.
Oh, you're right.
Right. Vanessa defeated 10s with Ace King last time. This time she's got him.
I guess we have to make it. Well, wait a minute. Are you getting ready to make it like 10,000 if I raise? I'm looking. All right. Well, I'm pretty comfortable. Pretty comfortable going all in with this hand, so especially if you don't look. So I guess I'll make it 85.
Raise to 85.
85 for the Chicago Bears.
85 for his
Ooh,
suited
he's
85.
talking about the Bears from 85.
The half cheesehead in me wants to laugh at him for that.
Please, yes. Keep them coming.
Well, that's bad news for El Porro. Right behind him, another suited 8-5
Porro.
folded.
Have another
He's got clubs. The other player had diamonds and folded immediately. Tattoo guy called. He has 10-6 of clubs, so El Burro might not have as many outs as he thinks. And Vanessa's like, well, 10s are worth 20. Certainly, they're worth 85. And to the flop, not much help to anybody, really. So Vanessa's still in the lead with her 10s. All right, well, El Burro position bets and gets Vanessa to fold her 10s. And they want to turn and they want a river.
Yeah, that's a good bet, buddy. I had aces up. I would have hit it.
Oh, did you even hit it? What about 5-8? Ever? Yeah, what? No. It looked like that.
Oh, man.
Keep laughing.
He's got one of those laughs that just makes you smile, doesn't it? Skyler told me that one time. That is God's honest truth.
Me too, kiddo.
That would be a crazy rig.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably get a little annoying pretty quickly. Thank you, sir.
Well, Jack's in the big blind. This could be fun.
Thank you. Because I never remember. I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be 3.
And to the flop they go. Uh-oh.
Right, I appreciate it. True professional. Consummate
Now, they say Batman can escape any situation, no matter how dire. I'm not sure about this one, because Walter just flopped a set of jacks against 7-3 off. Nope, Batman ain't getting out of this one.
Not bad. Not bad flop right here. I was about to. Or people don't want an ace-high flop in their
Yeah, I'm done with my drink. That's why I'm ready for another?
Yeah. Yeah. You're having a good time. Well, that's the thing. Hey, just think of it as $1,000 a beer. You're fine. You know? That's how I do it. I had like a $2,000 wine.
Get the guys are the blinds. Oh, thank you.
No, I just said I would buy drinks.
Then I'll buy the drinks.
Can we get a Johnny Walker Blue? Double?
Do you have any Cristal? Goldschlager? I wouldn't want it at all.
Yeah, I'm with Skylar on that one.
16-year-old
Goldschlager.
Oh, I'm a rap star.
Oh, are you?
Did you listen
So
to?
you come
I
here
do
often?
listen to 16-year-old girl music though. As a matter of fact, one of my buddies, he's like, I'm like, dude, I get this new, I'm really into it. And he gets the car and he's like, my 11-year-old niece listens to this shit. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm like, yeah, but it's really good though. Hey, he's like, no, it's like 11-year-old girl music. Dude, what's wrong with you? Like, I like it. But
Do you
I
like-
also like
Do you like 11-year-old girl music?
No, as long as they're into like metal.
No.
Yeah.
I like, you know, like pina coladas. I'm the guy. I like to get girl drunk. I like pina coladas.
Perhaps I have
like,
issues
pineapple
deep
and
down
rum,
because
umbrella,
I mean,
like,
when I crank up music in my car, it's music I can kick somebody's head into.
Okay. Talking about Taylor Swift,
Slayer,
Olivia
some
Rodrigo,
Slayer,
and
some Slipknot, System of a
Selena
Down.
Gomez. You're talking about the hits?
No.
No, I'm sorry.
180. What is it? 180 you said?
Yeah. That's my excuse. You can't steal my excuse.
Hey, you know, we can both ride the same train. Wait. 75, 80, and...
Yeah, you got me a drink.
All right, 3 players.
I believe that's a blind bet from Batman. Uh-oh. El Burro just hit a set.
Burro.
He bet blind, and well, I'm sure he can't wait to get those chips in, but he does have to wait for Black Widow to make her move. I mean, against El Burro's set, yeah, she needs running cards, so you catch either straight or a set.
That was for a tip, though.
Oh, no, it's okay. I forgot.
And the Oscar for Best Actor goes to this acting that is anything but insta call or insta shove. Tremendous acting by El Burro right there. Well, as bad as it looked for Batman, his odds actually improved a little bit because he picked up a straight draw. He needs a 6.
Tequila, Trunk, silver.
And it is a deuce, and the set of 5s is good for El Burro. He has a 7 and not a 6. And he was afraid of the straight, and he hit a straight on the river. I'm like, well, if he had king 6, sure, but he's got king 7.
Oh well. 1390. I fully expect you to have 8 seconds there. 1390. Get A6? Wow.
Yep. I mentioned that when she folded. I said she needs runners for anything against that set, and got running 3 deuce. Her ace-6 would have made her a straight. Wow.
Finally, Marshall wins a fucking pot. Yay!
Marshall, you buy next round.
Yes, ma'am.
The good thing is, I only have $2 left. 198.
All right. Looks like Batman straddling for 2 hundo. He was like, nah, just kidding, I'm not.
Batman
Because
likes
it's double board bomb pot time.
Yeah, he likes to party, that's for sure.
My move.
Oh, that V-pip's
Yep.
going down 66%.
He's still got better than 20% on the
Oh,
closest
at
player.
least, yeah.
Take your time, bro.
Let me win this one. I need my money back.
You won the last
won a couple times already. It's my turn.
You won too.
Cat fight, cat fight, cat fight.
I want to win everything.
Cat fight.
You won one downstairs.
It's a small one though.
Oh, it's $450.
50 was mine.
$400.
All right, we got a jack 4, 8, and we got a couple of spades with a king 10 on the bottom board.
Oh, she's right here. Check.
Yeah, check.
Check.
Oh, my turn.
120.
Do you share? Wow.
Share what?
Therapist.
Therapist.
Raise. Make it 360 total.
El Burro makes it 360, Xbox style.
My turn to win
Hold on.
these fucking things.
Did you ever talk to your therapist about how your daughter talks about me?
Jesus.
Oh, god damn it, man.
Oh,
Okay, I'm sorry, how did therapists get involved now?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, did I miss a segue?
yeah.
Stop praying, it won't help.
I know what's the problem is when I'm not religious, but when
I don't think he
when I start
joins us
drinking,
here.
when I start
I don't
drinking,
feel like
yeah, I'm pretty sure Jesus is a craftsman. Is what I always heard.
There are no atheists at the poker table.
How much of a
Everybody's
player?
praying to hit the
Jesus
river.
is a
See,
craftsman.
she's doing it too.
It's your drug dealer.
Yes.
Yep.
Just in time.
Count us
Put an
in,
order
count
in,
us in,
please.
put an order in, count us all in. We're all in on that.
I'm out.
Oh, Sean. My brother from another mother. Please don't take all these chips away again.
Yeah. I will.
All right, we're gonna see what's what.
All right, guys, we're betting.
I'm hoping I
Is
get
he
at least
giving it
one of them.
back, or is he
I hope I
taking
get
more?
one of them. I hope I get, oh, God, you have a king now, too.
Yeah,
Oh, I might have made one. Might have won the other one.
And wow.
Is he giving it back?
Show me.
Those two boards don't have much in common.
Jack's up top, ace on the bottom.
Holy shit.
I concur.
Finally, Marshall wins the bomb pot. Finally. Fuck, this is the first bomb pot I've won since we've been playing today.
I would have won.
We're downstairs while I pocket jacks on the bomb pot.
Well, I had king 8.
I had pocket jacks.
Marshall wins.
Tropicated Banana says has been trying to watch on mobile and it's been rough. Finally made it to the PC. Yeah, I've tried to watch a couple times on mobile when I'm not here. And yeah, it obviously depends on what your signal's like, but it gets to be choppy, that's for sure.
I always have to watch when I get home.
Oh, of course.
I got the cheap data plan, so.
Oh yeah, no, your phone. I don't even know how you use the thing.
And for this month, I pretty much burned it all up in Vegas.
When I text you, sometimes I feel like he's not going to get it. Like it's just no way.
Though I did figure out what was wrong with the thing.
All right, Kim, you're
Why I wasn't getting notifications.
Why is that?
If I don't check my notifications and somebody else texts me behind the first person, it won't show.
Nice.
Because I said, no, you didn't text me. And you're like, yeah, I did. And then I checked it. And I'm like, I got like one of those AT&T text messages, and I just ignored it.
Wow.
I didn't like get it off my notifications. And then you texted behind
Oh,
it, so
okay.
it never showed.
Would not let me stream 480, only 720. Yeah, that's going to be tough. It's going to use up a lot of bandwidth.
Yeah, it is.
Raise, make it 40. Re-raise.
Oh, Jesus, God in heaven. Jesus, God in heaven.
But he's not religious. So
No.
just remember that.
Ball.
All in with a 7-6 against Jack 7. You know, Burro is sweating with the best hand.
He's sitting next to a superhero. I
That's
understand.
it. I mean, with all this action though, it's damn near impossible to know you have the best hand.
Yeah.
No, at 8, 9.
Because you're like, does he have kings, queens? I mean,
no idea.
This is just nuts.
There's no way to read Batman, that's for sure.
I don't know. It's too stoic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would have won. I would have fucking snapped that shit.
You should have snapped that even without knowing that I was jammed that in there. I wouldn't snap it like that.
If I would have had ace king, maybe.
Yeah, Walter. Snap back on instead of 1 second.
Come on, man. You were thinking about it, and as soon as I said blind, you're like, okay, I'm over.
And yeah, Jack, it's not that good.
Should have five this in.
My ace 9 would have been good. Fucking ace 9 would have been good.
I'm 950 on.
Get in there. Sign. Scoot.
Send it go.
Walter wins again.
Yeah. It's funny. It looks like I have a lot of chips in front of me. I'm actually about even.
Be your first act.
Walter, are you buying a drink?
Yeah, Walter's turn.
Okay. Are you gonna buy one? Or are you gonna
Well, they're taking turns buying the rounds.
That's really nice.
Right. Let's hope the stream ends before it gets to our turn. Because I've seen them drink.
Yeah.
And I don't get paid till tomorrow.
No.
Man. Can't do that.
Palm Beach Winter Classic, we have the date for that now. That's the next time Jimmy Sommerfeld and poker executives come to town. That is December 1st through the 12th.
Ace 9 off.
Over $500,000 in guarantees, deep stacks, live streaming of final tables. It should be another fun event.
And you got a shit ton of chips. You know? It's not like you got fucking 800 bucks. That's why you don't look. That's right. Just do it.
We can't go. We can't turn back time, Kim.
Who wants a drink?
Raise. 150 total.
Is that a
March?
question?
I just bought a drink.
Oh, okay. You want another one?
No,
Well, yeah, but it's just one.
We're allowed to have more than one, right?
Re-raise. 450 total.
Yeah. Well, against Ace Rag, this is the exact same hand. Acey Deucey against Kings, and it did not end well for Linnell last time.
Did not.
Ooh. So we'll see if they play again.
If this happens to him again.
I pocket 10.
All in and a call.
No more betting.
Oh, and wait till he sees his hand. He's gonna get sick. And it's another ace.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Wow.
against Kings.
Oh my god.
AC Doozy.
What, you fold 2 diamonds?
I just dropped my line because of that.
9-6.
Well, now we have a crisis.
They took. I mean, the aces take down the kings again, and they took Kim's line with them this time. There's this AC Doozy, man. It's got to be it's got to be
in one
stopped.
show. Twice in one show. That's just wow.
Vanessa, you get the 10.
That's right. I fucked with 10.
Yes, he had 10. Like,
Vanessa fucked me up on that one.
What happens the next time the tattoo guy gets kings?
He'll probably take one look and like insta fold.
Yeah, I mean that's just that's nuts.
I mean, unless Batman's not in the hand, some crazy how.
Yeah, Tropicana Banana. It's the second time it's happened too.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? In less than like 30 minutes?
Less, a little less. Yeah.
under to go.
I know.
Same card. The only difference was the ace came sooner this time. It came on the turn last time. It was right there on the flop this time.
Wow.
Walter,
Too much prune juice.
100 to call.
Yeah, they sure are.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't realize that it was 100.
You raised it $30.
Can I do it? Can I
Obvious.
just double?
Oh,
I didn't see.
it's not more than
It's
half.
got to be the min.
Oh, okay. Fudge.
It's $100 strap.
Gotcha.
But I haven't looked.
I didn't look.
Too worried about your drink.
Yeah.
Fudge, you didn't look.
Him, I believe. Her, I don't.
Benny could crack them,
I know we're
that's
at a
for
poker
sure.
table, but
You didn't look?
Benny will be here.
Crack what? The AC Doozy or the kings?
Yeah.
See, I'm confused what he meant by could crack them. Which of them?
Yeah. Benny will be here tomorrow night playing some. No
AC
label.
Doozy. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The way Batman's hitting there AC Doozy, I'm not sure he can. Maybe, but. Look at this. Batman with ace-4 against ace-queen. He seems like he's dead in the water, right? But if he hits a 5, he'll get a straight. And he hits the straight. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Spikes a 5.
Wow.
Hits the wheel.
what? I would totally get that fruit cup, dude. You count me for a fruit cup anytime.
I mean, the only good thing is that Kim didn't hit an ace or a queen, and there's no flush. So she has ace high, and really not much incentive to call.
Wow.
You're good. You're good.
I'm enjoying the Black Widow today.
Yeah.
I think she's got some alcoholic beverages today, and it's.
Oh, and she calls with ace high. Oh, get ready to get sick.
Oh, you fucking kidding me.
Wheel.
Wow. Boom. Dude, you are the sickest blind player of all time.
All time.
Did you look at that one or no? Wow.
Do we have any blind stats in the graphics?
I'm
'Cause
telling you.
I kid, of course, because we don't actually need them because the Batman's like, here's Batman, like way up here.
Wow.
And I think Vanessa played one hand blind like an hour ago. Other than that, it's just, nope.
Hey, the Game Boys used to love me, by the way. There was a time when I was tall, thin, polite, in really good shape.
Polite.
Waiting on my bottle.
They love me.
Excuse me, young man.
Straddle his hand. 20 to go from under the gun.
Yeah.
Well, he did get felted pretty sickly a few times. Has Batman. So right about now, I'd guess he's still down,
Oh, yeah.
but not much, because the last few hands he's gotten he's gotten some back.
No, but I would have done it downstairs earlier, and I wouldn't even be here.
He's gone to the wallet at least once or twice.
Yeah, I think 3 times he rebought.
I think you're supposed to fold only because you're about to raise. So probably call it once you raise.
Wow, it's almost like El Burro has been paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
5 players. Woohoo! Jack Lyman.
Oh,
Wow, 5 players pre-flop and nobody hit
50.
anything. Well, not anything. Trevin hit a pair of 6s.
What's your wife's name again? Karen. Sorry, Karen.
Although lately we've been calling her cheeky because one left decided that she's a bad person.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, Kara is the.
Yeah.
They call.
Yeah. It's like a derogatory.
Yeah, which is hilarious from the
group that thinks that you shouldn't belittle people or judge them. And, you know what I mean? That, like, oh, really? But now we're going to, anybody named Karen is going to get real nice.
Yeah, it's a bad time to be named Karen. It really is.
Yeah, and that's the irony. I know I've known quite a few Karens, and all of them are like really nice. And
I
nothing
know
like,
a couple Karens
like
that
the
are.
names that are Karen, right?
I'll be honest with you. I know a couple Karens that are officially Karens. You know.
Right. So it's just a matter of individuals. It has nothing to do with whether your name is Karen or not.
I have an aunt Karen, and she's nice as far as I know. I mean, I don't spend a lot of time with her though, so.
It's fucking Jill. It's never Karen. It's never fucking Karen.
That's my ex-wife.
So stupid. I mean, it's like, what the fuck? How come
Yeah, I
every
agree
time?
with V. I think it was the first
Oh,
person
was it?
Karen, and then they just ran with that. They're like, everybody's
Well,
Karen.
you know, the only
So
black.
if the first one was Debbie, they would all be Debbie.
Well, I wonder what Karen Bass, the black congresswoman, thinks about that.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Assholes.
This is something. I'm not sure the rule applies up here, but downstairs, whenever it turns to politics, the dealer is instructed to attempt to steer the conversation in a different direction.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it works up here.
You have that kind of power downstairs, yeah.
I mean, we can't make them
No, of
not
course.
discuss it, but we are encouraged to try to steer it
I
in
get
another
that.
way.
Oh, for sure.
Don't forget the tip. You guys getting a drink or now or later?
New ones, so they're not cold.
Luckily, everything bad that happens at the table is the dealer's fault.
Oh, of
so
course.
if I just become a lightning rod for anger, they'll quit talking about it and start ganging up on me. Which is honestly preferable than a table full of angry people yelling at each other over politics.
I mean, if anybody's the enemy, it's the dealer.
Right.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, but
People usually buy me drinks because I'm busted. So I finally get to buy a drink.
Heads up.
That is a lot of
It
outs.
usually means I'm winning.
And there's one now. She had about 12 outs, did Miss Kim, and she hit one of them, queen for a straight.
I mean, I think I'd probably make it out in that deal. I'm probably free rolling most of the time because I bust out my
So basically, next time you play, everyone dunk off a little money to Marshall.
Yeah, and then we do a couple rounds and then go back to playing. Yeah.
Lose early until we get a nice buzz.
Show and wine, or is the dealer still showing wine, or what?
Yes, you're supposed to still show
Show
one.
one.
Boom. Boom shakalaka.
That's an interesting card.
multi of the times.
So what's on the agenda for Daddy Daughter Day? Are you guys both doing something?
Yeah.
Are y'all having a play date?
No, I'm playing Jacksonville. He wants to come up and play up there. So. Taking her to a movie on Friday, and we got
So guys, I might get a.
There we go, Kim.
What movie?
Are you gonna play it? Oh, you're not gonna play poker up there. What's that? You're not gonna play poker. Probably Sunday. That's that.
So listen, guys, when I come back from Vegas, I might get a table. We can play at my house one day.
Oh, wow. Are we going to live stream that?
That would,
Sounds good.
Oh,
We're probably not gonna want you to take it.
well, I guess Tropicana Banana wasn't tuning in earlier when we covered this.
Oh, no.
We'll cover it again,
The
though.
info on sports betting, we don't have a specific date yet. We're waiting for contracts to be signed with the Seminoles. So as of right now, it's a really good chance we're getting sports betting. I don't have much information past that. There a lot of people kept talking about October 15th as the day that was going to start. I highly doubt it will, but you know, sometimes it can surprise you. But when we find more out about sports betting, which will hopefully be in the next week or so, or maybe even less time, maybe by this weekend, you guys will be the first to know. But we're gonna get it. It just depends, you know. Yeah, no problem, Tropicana Banana. Yeah, it's looking really good for us, and more info will be coming out soon. But again, contracts need to be signed before all that information goes out. But when it happens, we're going to be talking about it nonstop on this show.
Oh, yeah.
So certain people are going to like it and certain won't, I guess.
They haven't started being like, you know.
And I could name names, but I won't.
Right, exactly. They still believe what you say.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
We get more than one show.
Come on, we got to get it.
We got to get me and Mike a hockey show.
Oh, yeah.
When sports betting is a thing.
And he's talking about Mike Bernier. He's not talking about me.
Compliment to him. I don't know how to take that. 60, Kim. Yeah. Like he made a statement and like you can't get upset. You got insulted and like you still can't get mad. It's like, thank you. I got the comma.
See, a lot of people were like, oh, you know, we have to have about the NFL season, NFL. But the real
college,
betting
too,
is
yeah.
college
Yeah,
football.
college ball.
I mean,
Four
college
players.
football is the best. It really is.
She won't even let me say like I love you.
Well, they get to that stage, and that's the problem.
It's just embarrassing to her.
Yeah, my granddaughter.
100.
Most girls love it when I say that to my mother.
Now they do when they get older. It's this weird age
Oh,
transition.
sorry.
What you doing?
Pick me
Heads up
for.
action.
Don't put a space between exclamation and enter. Exclamation enter, and if you've been in here for more than 10 minutes, then you'll get the ticket.
All right, Chairman's going to bet his straight draw. Batman's already got 2 pair, and the river's a blank. Na bet the pot.
Yep. Yeah, Tropicana Banana. We totally understand that.
Yeah. I had to fly out to Vegas during my anniversary.
Oh,
that's,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
that's what I did.
Yeah, so,
Took my prop bets.
You know, that to me is such a game changer. It's something that there's no reason why Florida hasn't been able to have legal sports betting for so long. So
Anybody that has unwanted chips, I'll gladly take.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Black, red.
I mean, I was gonna, like, no one even said anything. Straddle.
It's not so bad that I had to go all the way out to Vegas for that, because if I win, I got an excuse to go back.
of course.
And money to do stuff.
Yeah.
I would take them. I was about to ask it last second, are you going high or low? But I just figured I'd just play one at the top.
I was trying to save myself, but
All right, guys.
I might cash in that prop bet in the suit, especially if we beat Vegas in the final.
Oh, of course.
I was walking down the strip in that suit. Now I'm cashing these tickets.
Yeah, come on, Liddell.
50-50, Marshall.
In there, get it all back.
No, Liddell's quiet today.
From Brandon. Get it from
No,
Brandon.
I'm not even yet.
oh, come on, there's more than 2K there.
Brandon, you can donate.
For
Come on.
4,000.
Me too.
200 on top, 250 all day.
I'll trade any of you.
Well, now I'll trade
You guys are in for whatever you're in, and you got always going to be there.
I'll trade Lenny.
I'm in for a lot more than that. I got 1,600.
I'll trade Lenny.
All right, heads up action.
I do the same stuff.
All right, King, Queen, and 9-8. To the flop they go. Batman picked himself up a gut shot.
No more betting.
Going all in on a call. He needs a 6, and he hits the 6.
Oh my God.
Man.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Are you effing
Sums up my feelings
She
exactly.
said it correctly. She said
Right.
it politically correct too.
Yeah, that's. Are you?
As Kimberly said, are you effing kidding?
Are you expletive?
Yeah.
Kidding me? You mean old blankety blank.
I think almost everybody on this show is going to rewatch this show. And shout out to you when you do. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves today.
Yeah.
But man,
How many river gut shots is that? I think 5.
yeah.
But we can go back and find out. I mean, and not just hit something like a set or a flush.
You're not gonna
It's
accept.
always been a gut shot straight.
Jeez.
Every time.
Oh, you don't want
Bring
to
that potluck, Walter.
Cracked kings with AC-deucey, once with a wheel, once with a straight to the 6. And always on the river. It's, and I think he's still down.
Push and pray. I like that.
That's what I said it earlier. There are no atheists at the poker table.
Smoked salmon for you is just like you, Matt. Flies in from Portland, play 15, 20 hours straight, and then fly home. Right?
Wow.
Oh man.
That's hardcore, man. No, I can't fly out to Vegas for a day. I can't. It's at least 2 days.
Of course.
4 players.
Relax at the nice hotel, have a nice dinner. I mean, it can't all be grinding.
right now, if Matt, you haven't been over to the Paddock Restaurant lately. Paddock Restaurant, you go in there, they got over 250 TVs. They got these monster 85-inch TVs all over the place. It's extremely distracting because you walk in there and all you see is TVs. Like if I took my wife and kids in there, they would not be able to have a conversation with me because they'd just be watching the TVs. But
Wait
it's
till we get sports betting.
Oh yeah, it's an amazing place to watch sports.
I always tell myself, man, like,
Well, that's nice for you, Smoked Salmon, but I live in South Florida. It is 5.5 hours for a nonstop flight.
Yeah, that's a little bit different for us.
That's why I can't go out there just for a day. I said if I go out there, it's a couple or a few days.
Man, 3 days straight, Tropicana Banana played when Detroit first had No Limit Poker. Wow.
He probably had more caffeine in his blood than blood by the end of that.
Yep. What's your caffeine of choice? Red Bull, coffee, Mountain Dew?
Wow. Purely for staying awake, I just go for 5-hour energy.
5-hour energy, okay.
No, that's the first one that I missed.
are we dealing you in? Okay.
Brandon's in blind.
All in blind, you said?
So take that back if he's in. Because he's.
Yeah, no, he said he was all in blind.
Oh, back in those days, they had a no smoking room. Wow.
Colorado.
Boy, how times were different back then.
Yep.
Ooh, some yelling going from the table right now. We're gonna catch it right before the show ends.
Right. That's as soon as I heard that, I checked the clock.
Yeah.
I said, I hope this makes
We're
the
gonna
cut.
get to see that at about 3:57.
Yeah, about 3 minutes to go.
Heard some yelling from the table. It's gonna be fun.
Some thumping, some banging. So
What's going on over there?
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's the toughest part when you're doing play-by-play. You know, when it's like, oh, they're just sitting around having fun, talking about the game or you know, the hands. But then we'll hear something like that. And we're like, we want to know now. We don't want to wait the 15 minutes.
That 15 minutes takes forever, too.
Right.
It takes forever. To the point a couple times today where I've actually, after the 15 minutes, I totally forgot about it because it felt like so long.
And whatever dealer's not dealing will come along and like kind of taunt us a little bit, like, or they'll try to set it up for us. Like,
that sounds like a great time, smoked salmon, for you. Sounds like a wonderful place.
It would make it hard to concentrate on the math when you're doing pot odds.
Yeah.
Not to say it wouldn't be fun as all get out, but
Any chip that no one wants.
Pot odds. They both like that, Matt.
Yeah,
they
I know.
like that a
You
lot.
like that? Yeah.
They like that a lot.
That's how I want my stats.
I was like, they brought it up. I'm like, they better get that joke.
No, we don't have any rake on this table. Explain that to him, Matt.
Back it up.
Back this shit
Oh,
up.
we just crossed the.
But then.
We don't do
Yeah,
rake
but
on
no,
this
not
live
on this
stream
game.
table.
No, we do not.
But that's what I'm talking about, the money.
We're talking about it soon.
Okay, so what are you gonna
That's something that Noah's going to have to make that decision.
You don't have a blind out, and there's only 20 out.
Yeah, 2 and 15.
Is that better? Can I do that? Or is that hiding my greens from him now?
Oh, God. Well, now I can't see your reds. How do I know how many reds are over there?
What I miss?
Nothing. 10 to go.
See the all-in candidates in.
Oh yeah, I did see that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's easy to say that pocket pair, even lows, are worth a flop, but Batman's calling everything, and he's only looking about half the time, so it's got to make you nervous. And Batman, and look, and he flopped the best hand. 2 pair right away. Bam.
I thought I'm like, oh, man, I didn't really give a fuck.
65. I never worked for so little, except once, and that was a very noble
65.
cause.
Yeah, I thought exactly. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's all green. I'm like, fuck, man. Who do you think you are, dude? I thought I was balling for a second. You know, maybe I should
Heads up
know about
action.
that. You keep hiding back there.
I thought that when I looked over and saw this, it looked like I had 2 stacks of black.
130.
And then I realized that this is it. It's all green. I thought I had a dirty stack. I was like, oh man, I'm down 75. And then I saw underneath there's more green. More green. It's like, oh wait, no, I'm down like 2K actually. That's the worst dirty stack I've ever seen.
Kim's got to decide, do I want to chase this straight draw?
1475.
It's the box fan. It's the therapeutic sound of the box fan when it gets quiet in here.
It does kind of take me back a little bit, you know.
Yeah, it takes me back to being in a double wide.
Yep.
Wow. Memories.
Yeah. Apparently, only Batman can hit a straight draw on the river. Because all day other players have been trying, and it's just not happening.
Only for him.
So with his 2 pair with an ace, I mean, I would say as a player, you might be worried a little bit about that ace coming on the river, or possibly a 7-8 straight, but like I say, he's only looking at his cards half the time.
Smoke Salmon says, will she rep ace? She has all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope. She's got to watch back and be really happy about that fold.
Right.
Yeah.
I can honestly say I've never heard a girl tell me that.
It's just Batman's hit so many rivers, especially in the last half hour, that I mean, it's just it just seems like a futile gesture to try to represent there.
Oh! Somebody needs another beer.
They never felt him inside.
We're 1 beer away from her saying that, whatever that was.
I'm not lying when I say that the Thursday table has become, and this is no offense to Venny or Rose, honestly, my favorite. I love the Thursday table. You get Burrow, you get Linnell.
Drinks.
Today we have Batman, you get Black Widow, you get Vanessa, you get Brandon.
And taking care, or taking turns buying the drinks. It's like,
oh yeah, it's a good crew, it really is. I wish Linnell was running better today. I always root for him.
Yeah,
He's a good dude. He really is.
We were just talking about all the river straights Batman's hitting, and he had the 2 big ones.
He did.
Those
With
pots
the
were
kings.
huge. It's not like they got into it with only like $200 in the pot. It was. They were all in.
Take ace high.
Take ace high for 200, yeah.
Ooh, and there's a little uncared. I mean, he looked at his hand. Did Batman?
Yes.
It's like you're breaking the formula, man. I know they are not whistling the damn theme song from Barney over there.
We're going to go till 4 o'clock today. Shows usually run 3 hours. On today at 1, tomorrow night at 7, and then 1 o'clock again on Saturday. The week after, that is the weekend of the Big Dog. Going to be on Thursday, Friday night, Saturday afternoon, and the final table of the Big Dog on Sunday. So we're going to do 4 shows next week.
Can you run this out? I wanted to call you.
Oh, that's what I had. I'd say it.
Oh, what's the matter, Batman? Are you scared you're not going to hit your straight draw? I mean, you've only been hitting them between the eyes all day.
Yeah.
Okay, Skyler's not going to run it out. All right.
No.
Because I'm pretty sure it would have been in the next card.
Yeah, I'm giving away that Big Dog ticket at 3, what did I say, 3 o'clock?
3:59.
No, I said 3 o'clock.
No, you said 3.
3:59.
I thought that's where you were going with it, because you set it up so perfectly.
Seconds. I want everybody to watch the show on Saturday.
Like do the usual sign-off
and then
sign-off stuff, and right before good night, and then right before good night, oh wait, I got this ticket here, and you win.
Congratulations, good night.
Right.
3 o'clock on Saturday, I'm giving away the Big Dog ticket. And 2 satellite tickets, too. If you're not from here, we're in West Palm Beach, Florida. And one of the best parts about the place we're at Palm Beach Kennel Club is that we're conveniently located right across the street from the Palm Beach International Airport. Fly into PBKC, PBIA, and just walk over to PBKC. It's the easiest thing.
I do it all the time.
Exactly.
Beats paying for parking. When I
Oh,
fly
for
out of
sure.
town.
And not make it that far. Bet 60.
I cannot see that turn card. Is it an 8 or not? Okay, for a second I thought it was an 8 and he hit another straight. That would have been sick. Yeah, no.
Matt, you'd be able to answer that question. How long does this game normally go after the stream ends?
I legit don't know. My shift ends shortly after the stream does. I know they go downstairs and they set up another table, and they keep playing. But I've heard stories that they might go
into the night.
Right, into the night.
Oh, for sure. I've
It
heard
depends.
the Friday night game can go to 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
I've heard that.
You know, that's what happens here.
Helping
Rose's
out.
game goes into the evening.
Helping out on Friday nights, you know, and I'm like, where the hell is hockey season? Because then I can.
Yeah.
They're like, can you stay? I'm like, nope, sorry, we're
No,
playing.
sorry.
I gotta go.
Sorry, I got a job to do.
Right, man. That's why I'm on 2 shows this week and not 3.
Yeah.
Josh is like, can you do it? I'm like, no, man, we're playing Dallas. I can't.
See, I got to get into hockey or something. I got to be able to get out of these. You know what I'm saying?
Because she sweat one of my cards. That's what happens whenever she gets that full.
It's bullshit. Yes, Tuesday. I sweat all your cards and you won with it.
The important thing is you're not bitter about it, Miss Vanessa.
Remember?
Such a distant memory.
You're 5'6", it is Marshall.
3 players.
Remember that.
Kings.
Yep. What? Remember that one quite well. Ace 5-5 flop.
Look at the flop.
I remember.
300.
Tropicana Banana says Red Wings need to get good again. Those were the days for me.
Well, they're not going to get good. They're not going to get good this year. Next year's not looking too good either. Year after that, got a shot. They're building through the draft, and that's typically how long it takes.
Oh, I get that. Yeah.
They've drafted pretty good the last couple of years, but they're not there yet, especially in that division.
Yeah.
You got about 6 teams right now that are better than you.
Yeah, I was hoping that you were going to be honest and just weren't going to say like they're never going to be good again.
No.
That's when you're talking to the Florida Panthers super fan here. You're not going to get a lot of love for any other teams, especially that other team in Florida that I can't mention it on the show.
Yeah, we don't.
He'll flip out. He might just like.
We don't say the L word.
He
when
might
I'm on
flip
the
over
show.
the table. He really might. He's going to ruin the whole place here.
We could win a cup too if we were allowed to go 20 million over the cap in the playoffs.
Oh man.
But they lost their GM, and he went to Detroit, and that's who's doing their drafting.
Okay,
That's why I say Detroit's probably going to be good.
Good for Tropicana Banana.
Yeah, that's like I said, not this year, not next year, but
Yeah, the Lions got about 20, 30 years before they're good again, I think.
Oh, I know. He's looking at the card.
Now we got a pot.
What is it, 160?
Yes, 160.
No coaching.
Remember, we're a couple of minutes away from something big that happened at the table. We heard them.
We don't know what, but it
Heard them about 13 minutes ago.
yelling, screaming, banging.
So 2-3 minutes from now, there's something big that's going to happen.
Maybe Vanessa crushed the table with her hockey sticks.
Could.
Oh! Marshall folded.
Sorry. I just had a conniption.
Marshall folded.
Was that loud?
Was that it? Jeez.
No, that wasn't it.
Yeah.
No, it was
bigger than
followed by bang, bang, and like banging the table. And are you kidding me? And
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Tropicana Banana, if I had to guess. Ooh.
Maybe it was. Maybe it's not
Wow,
yet.
the widow's all in.
With an open end or with a flush draw, not flush draw, I should say.
This could be it.
And
This
the
could be
open-ended
it.
straight draw. Checking the clock. Yeah, maybe. waiting on Trevor. No, we're not. We're waiting on Miss Vanessa with her hockey sticks.
Stop doing that. Stop. Lay your cards somewhere in the hand. When you're done with the hand, then show me. Oh, thanks for hanging out with us. That's a fold. That's got to be a fold.
Uh-oh.
Tired of showing cards.
How much is it?
C1's adding 7.
This is the hand. This has to be the hand. Here we go.
All four, if you want to show it, just wait till the hands. Then we can show. We're all going to see the whole hand.
Batman trying to be heroic and protect the integrity of the game because he's the hero that this table needs.
So many
but not
outs,
the one it deserves.
so many of the outs for the widow. That's what Tropicana Banana said. A lot of outs for her.
Yep. Any club, any deuce, any 7.
It would be nice to just,
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
yeah.
Now some of those outs will also make Vanessa's hand. Oh, she lays down the hockey sticks. And here comes Batman.
Uh-oh.
He's got an open-ended straight draw.
Oh,
And
oh
6.
my God!
And an 8. Oh.
That was it.
Yep. And with the bang.
What a river.
Wow.
And well, she didn't really need to river. Oh wait, yeah, she did because of the 5.
Yep.
I knew she's on the draw. I knew she's on the draw.
That's what happens when two superheroes
But
butt
what
heads right
draw
there.
Yep.
she's on? Not flush, open-ended. Come on.
So Batman turned the 2 pair.
Oh, wow.
And then she rivered him back to get the lead back and ended up with the winning hand.
What a hand right there. Well, everybody, hope you've had an enjoyable day here on the show. If you haven't, well, catch us tomorrow night. Maybe we'll do better.
Right.
Tomorrow night, we do a show at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's Benny's Table, No Limit Hold'em. And then back on Saturday with me and the super fan here to do some PLO starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. That's also the day we're giving away that ticket to the big dog. Go ahead and continue to hit exclamation enter. I'm Mike Jameson for Matt Fagan. Also for Josh and Skylar, Cornbread Ron, and the whole crew. Hope everybody's had a great day here at PBKC. Enjoy your weekend. Catch us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And enjoy your rest of your day. And good night.